Why? What's going on?
I didn't expect the legendary doctor to have such nice legs.
Wasn't I sleeping at home? Did a thief break in? Let me go.
Which of you two handsome fellows called for me? Huh? Was it a hallucination? Then, you must be the one who summoned me here. Who exactly is this red-haired dream?
I summoned him here.
Well then? If you won't tell me, then I can only.
Wait. Wait. Was I dreaming? Is that a deer?
So this deer is yours.
Sir, excuse me, but a police officer named Keel is here to see you. Sir.
Just a moment. What? They're gone. Why did that person appear in my dream?
Covent Garden, London.
Come on. The Red Shoes murderer has struck again.
Yes, sir. Good lord.
Her legs are gone.
Are you all right, Keel?
Damn it, we have so many victims already. Don't worry, I've called the best doctor in London.
Lance Stewart?
Yes, he should be here soon. Lance. Over here.
How many gruesome cases have we had already? Are you sure you can handle this, Keel?
I want to catch that man more than you, alright? All the victims wore red shoes. We've asked girls to stop wearing them, but this savage is still committing crimes. We're afraid he might be another Jack the Ripper.
I'm only a doctor. I can't help you solve murders.
Having a doctor on the scene could be helpful, like the one in that popular novel.
That's only a story. You can't.
How can you be sure if you won't at least have a look?
I'll see what I can do. It looks like the culprit took the victim's legs, but what would he use them for?
Can you determine the murder weapon, Lance?
Her bones are broken. The wound is wider on top, which leads me to believe he used an axe.
Help.
What's wrong, Lance?
Nothing. I think this victim might provide a clue.
What do you mean?
Look at this. It says SNG. Only sentinels and guides embroider this on their clothes. If we don't take care of this, London's sentinels might cause a riot.
You're right. Because protecting guides from harm is the unfortunate duty of sentinels.
Let me seal out the perimeter.
Humph! How dare they kick us out after the SG squad arrived?
Well, it is a special team of sentinels and guides. They specialize in highly dangerous emergencies and…
Yeah. I'm just a mere police officer from the Scotland Yard. I get it. But wait, how do you know about the squad, Lance?
Because my mother is a guide, and my father is a sentinel.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm just an ordinary person.
The nerve.
That night.
Blast it. I can't believe I had to come back here for an emergency. This was the crime scene. I wonder what happened here afterwards. Ha!
Mrs. Carlotta. The Red Shoes.
The Red Shoes.
Dr. Stewart, I'm sorry to disturb you at this hour. I'm Fermin, the manager of the Royal Opera House. This cruel thug just won't let us live in peace.
Good evening, Mr. Fermin.
Are you an admirer of our lead soprano, Mrs. Carlotta? The Red Shoes is her newest show. It was written by London's most famous sentinel playwright.
Mr. Fermin, perhaps we should be going inside.
Of course. Mrs. Carlotta is waiting for you. This way, please.
Royal Opera House. Performers Lounge.
Right here. Please come in.
I'm sorry,
We meet again, my red-haired dream.
Good evening, Mr. Sentinel.
Such an ill temper. I'm Collet London. Dr. Lance Stewart, I presume?
Indeed.
Even if the Red Shoes murderer does hurt me, I want that despicable, lowly, and filthy man to know that I'll never give up my show.
This doesn't seem like an emergency.
Madam, do you think this is tied to the play?
Won't the Red Shoes murderer think you're provoking him?
Madam, did you see what he looked like?
Madam.
Look, dear Mr. Fermin, you've finally brought my doctor here. Thank you for coming so late, kind sir.
Good evening, Mrs. Carlotta. Please excuse me while I take a look. The wounds on both legs are connected. It must have been a single stroke. The left wound is thicker than the right, and the direction is reversed. Is the culprit left-handed?
I won't let fear defeat me. The show must go on.
Wait, I see now. It doesn't seem like she was injured the way she said she was. All right, Mrs. Carlotta. Keep these bandages dry for the next few days, and you'll be fine. If there's nothing else, I'll be going.
You know she's lying. Why didn't you say anything?
Madam, you're a treasure of the arts.
I'm so touched.
Mrs. Carlotta. Your wounds look to be self-inflicted. Aren't you afraid that the killer will seek revenge?
You.
Madam, can you elaborate on that?
Whoa. Stop pushing. Calm down.
Madam,
Oh Lord, how could you ask such a rude question to an injured woman?
Mrs. Carlotta, she fainted.
Where are my smelling salts?
Waking her now would be quite heartless, my dear doctor.
Isn't it worse to keep her unconscious? What crazy talk.
What if you tend to me instead? At least I'm not pretending to be sick.
I can feel his body heat rising. Even through his clothes, he's burning up. You.
It's coming from the dressing room.
Wait. I'm just a doctor. I won't be of much help.
What if someone truly fainted?
Royal Opera House, dressing room.
What happened?
That gift. There's blood. I'll inform Mr. Firmin.
See? Look how convenient it is to have a doctor tag along.
That's a pair of woman's legs. It must be from the killer. What is it doing here? Is Mrs. Carlotta really his next target? A scratch. That man must have left it.
They're so beautiful. This is such great work. I wonder if she'll like it.
Call it London. What are you doing?
Lance Stewart. Didn't anyone tell you not to use the power of guides in front of an unbound sentinel?
What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're saying. You're raving mad. Unhand me.
A starving wolf won't show mercy to a deer he's caught.
His mind is starting to wonder. It's so hot. Could it be sensory overload? I have to think of something quickly. Call it, I want you to.
Yes?
Pull yourself together, Mr. Sentinel. Have you calmed down, Mr. Sentinel?
What about you, Mr. Guide? Why are you hiding your identity?
You should go see a doctor. Sensory overload has already made you lose your sense of judgment.
Thank goodness. You're still here, Dr. Stewart. Mrs. Carlotta, she fainted again after hearing about that present.
All right, take me to her.
Yes, of course.
What a madman.
Opera House, back alley.
Thanks for your help tonight, Dr. Stewart. About Mrs. Carlotta's injury. Let's keep it between us. She's a lady, after all. What do you say?
I understand. I'll get going. I want to get out of here. Give me a break.
I'm sorry, sir. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I didn't see you.
Oh. Dr. Stewart? I'm Johnson. You treated my headache before, remember? What a coincidence.
Yes, I do. Did something good happen? You seem quite happy.
He still remembers me. Yes, I just gave a gift to my beloved. It wasn't anything expensive, but I worked hard for it.
I'm sure she'll like it.
You think so? That's great. Ha ha ha. Farewell, Dr. Stewart. I still have a client to wake up.
Have a nice day.
Note, a knocker-upper was someone who was paid to wake people up for work. The profession emerged at the start of the Industrial Revolution and continued until the 1970s.
You too.
Phew, what a long night.
Opera House, Mrs. Carlotta's room.
No. Don't. Please. Don't.
The next day, consultation room in Lance's clinic. Mrs. Carlotta, a brave blooming rose.
You have a visitor, sir.
Come in.
Good morning, Dr. Stewart.
I'm here.
Good morning, gentlemen. This is unexpected. I recall inviting only one guest for tea.
Here, the Queen's writ. It states you are now officially assigned to the Red Shoes murder case to provide an expert medical opinion.
Why me? Many sentinels and guides are doctors.
Yes, but you fully understand their nature even though you're supposedly an ordinary person. That guarantees a degree of rationality and fairness. It seems you have yet to reveal your special side.
You should find a guide to help you calm yourself, Sentinel Collet. You're starting to speak nonsense.
You have quite a temper, little dear.
Joining this case will improve your reputation, won't it, Lance? I'd like to help, but I can't.
Humph. It had better. Hand me the files.
A brave, blooming rose?
Phew, that was close.
She's rather fearless. All the past victims are related to the Red Shoes.
Mrs. Carlotta a brave, blooming rose. Tickets currently on sale at the Opera House.
They've been either actresses or backup dancers. Is she not afraid?
Is the person who attacked her last night the psycho running around London?
I can't make that conclusion yet, but her wounds are different from what this says.
Was the murder guide also an actress in the play?
No, she was just a spectator. She went with her sentinel to watch Mrs. Carlotta's show.
So we should track him down first?
We won't be able to find him.
Huh, why not?
Because sentinels take an oath to protect their guides to the death. That means you have to get rid of the sentinel before you can hurt the guide. This is worrisome.
What do you mean, Sentinel Collet?
He means to say, is that the killer hiding in London is a monster capable of killing sentinels.
Ah, madam. Are you all right?
Mrs. Carlotta. What brings you here? Are you feeling better?
You must have overheard our conversation. I don't think we need to remind you about the danger you're in.
Sentinels have sharp senses. Collet must have known she was standing by the door. Yet, he didn't tell us on purpose.
Doctor. She might faint again. This could be your chance.
You're evil.
Examination room.
It's Fermin's fault. He's too greedy. He said I could be famous if I pretended to be attacked by that lunatic. He even told me that sentinels would protect me because a guide was killed. I don't know why, but I didn't expect this.
Then why did you agree to his plan?
I.
That can't be right. How would he know that guides are dependent on sentinels?
I'm feeling dizzy again.
This shorty here won't be able to handle your advances.
Hey, let me go.
Go home. Popularity won't save you. I'll send the SG squad to protect you. Let's go talk to Fermin and see what he's hiding.
Outside Lance's clinic.
Have your maid send for me if you need your bandages changed. I recommend staying indoors as much as possible.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Stewart.
Hold on. There's something wrong with this carriage.
Dear Lord. It's Mr. Fermin's head.
I guess he can't talk to us anymore.
A gift.
Huh.
This is a gift, a second one.
Don't look at it. Mrs. Carlotta.
Yes.
Who else did you complain to about Mr. Fermin?
Why are you asking?
Because the culprit knows what you want. His gifts happen to please you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Humph. You had your rival's legs cut off, so you could do the solo performance. Mr. Fermin was killed because of his lousy idea. And you're still claiming that you don't know why I would ask you that?
Fine. I'll tell you. Sir Mir, Mr. Sterling, and Annie, my maid. I told them about Fermin. Oh, and you too.
Mrs. It's happening again.
Only you can help me now.
Don't be scared. I'll come up with something.
I can't raise my head. It's so heavy. If only I could see his face.
Damn it. Do you still refuse to tell us the truth?
What?
The culprit was strong enough to cut off a person's legs with an axe, and he must have been strong enough to kill a sentinel. Are you not telling us about someone?
Excuse me?
Say, the person who knocked on your window?
How? How do you know about that?
I just had a hunch.
Humph. A wild guess, was it?
Who are you? Stop!
Never mind. She's not important.
Right, she's probably just a tabloid reporter chasing after Mrs. Carlotta. These reporters.
Phew.
If it's that knocker-upper you suspect, why don't we go pay him a visit?
What was that hallucination about? Could I really be a guide? Hey, you're...
Oh dear. This carriage is much too narrow, don't you think, Dr. Stewart?
Perhaps it wouldn't be so crowded if you sat properly.
They're fighting again. What should I do? By the way, how did you know Mrs. Carlotta wasn't telling the truth?
Sir Mere and Mr. Sterling are either too old or too weak, and Annie is just an ordinary girl. That means there must be someone else. I'm not sure how Dr. Stewart knew there was a knocker-upper involved, though. Maybe it's a hidden ability of his?
I was testing her. I had ran into him after my house call.
Oh, so that's what happened, is it?
What? Wait! Does that mean you almost got killed too?
Calm down.
Slums.
Take your time. I'll check out the place first.
Hey.
What's the matter? Is this place too filthy, chaotic, and lowly for you?
Humph. An awakened sentinel who is still unbound cannot go to such a disorderly place alone.
Awakened, a state when sentinels and guides become aware of their powers.
You should know that better than me.
Correct. A sentinel's 5 senses are sharper than an ordinary person's, and an unbound one is more mentally unstable. Too much chaos can make them go crazy.
Are you still going in then?
I'm different. Why don't you let me be your tour guide?
Ha! We don't have a guide here to care for your mental health.
I don't need one. Sentinels are strong. Shouldn't they learn self-control instead of giving the reins to the guides?
You don't think much of this whole binding thing, do you? Then why are you so curious if I'm a guide or not?
Because I need to confirm it. If you're still unregistered, then what about your self-control? Can you protect yourself?
Unregistered. Sentinels and guides who have yet to undergo the government talent exam and be registered as one.
I can't figure out the look in his eyes. Is this a threat, disagreement, or indistinct fear?
Take a look at this.
Are you all right, Keel?
Wait here. That's psycho.
This report states, there were 11 legs and a headless corpse. There were initially 7 victims. Get a few more men to seal off the alley. This is almost consistent with the cases we know.
There were 8. A pair of legs were sent to the opera house.
I see. From now on, other than the officers with urgent tasks, everyone else is to be dispatched to conduct a citywide manhunt.
Yes, sir.
Is the situation that bad?
There's too much to process here, even for a sentinel. It's going to be hard to track down the perpetrator. It won't be easy to find them in such a short time. Unless...
What?
Unless we put out a very tempting bait. So tempting that the crazy rat will come running to us.
You mean wear red shoes to lure out the killer? That's much too dangerous.
I think Collett's plan might be worth a try. We can't let such a menace keep running around the city.
The criminal might be a sentinel, Keel.
All the more reason for an ordinary person like me to do it, right? Lance, I joined Scotland Yard to protect civilians.
Humph. Fine. But don't expect me to treat you nicely if you get hurt. How infuriating.
I know. I'll be careful.
If you've already decided, you should hurry up and get changed and do your makeup.
Makeup?
Opera house, changing room.
Do you two really think this will work? Good lord, can I really bait that psycho out like this?
Oh, what a coincidence. Angel.
Huh? Who's Angel?
I need your help.
What? Wait!
Feet hurt too much to protest.
Hey! Alright, you can stop pulling me now.
In the alley.
My feet are killing me. Who are you? And what exactly do you want?
Are you trying to lure out the killer?
Wah, how did you?
I can tell from those shoes. No girl would dare to wear red ones these days. Did the SG squad force you to do something this dangerous?
Of course not. They just needed someone as ordinary as possible.
Ordinary? You mean you're not from the squad? Does that mean there's something special about this criminal?
She's sharp. I have nothing more to say.
Hold on. You've given me 2 new pieces of information. At least let me share what I know. First, beware of Mrs. Carlotta. There's something off about her. Second, ladies don't go out without wearing gloves.
Huh.
So, allow me to lend you mine.
How am I supposed to return these to you? I don't know who you.
The name's Catherine Bird.
What a strange woman.
Rooftop, Opera House.
Phew.
Why are you so anxious, Doctor?
I'm not sure about this. I don't think we'll be able to catch the culprit.
Let's make a bet.
What kind of bet?
I've stationed reinforcements around the Opera House, Kiel, and throughout the rest of the city. Let's bet on where we'll catch the murderer. The loser has to do whatever the winner wants.
That's not the least bit amusing.
Where do you think he'll appear?
The Opera House. He's too precise about how he chooses his victims. They're all related to the red shoes. Mrs. Carlotta is performing today. I doubt he'll miss it. Perhaps he's going to disguise himself as a member of the audience. It's coming from Kiel's direction. Is it the killer?
Ha! Looks like you've already lost the bet. I'll tell you what I want later.
Hey! What a lunatic. How can he just jump off the roof like that?
Doctor. We meet again.
Straight ahead.
I sense it too.
Something strange, that's where the cotton mill is. Why would he go there? This isn't right. Are you on your way to arrest the Red Shoes murderer?
No. There's an injured guide over there. He's calling for me. I must protect him.
Ha! This bind between guides and sentinels is getting to be troublesome. Ah! This is bad. The doctor is in danger.
Johnson.
I haven't been able to choose gifts for Mrs. Carlotta lately because of those despicable sentinels. That's why I'm so happy to have run into you today. I'm sure you must understand the sacrifices a sentinel makes to please his guide.
I don't know what you mean.
I'll give your legs to Madam as a gift. I'm sure she'll be pleased.
Good Lord.
Don't move, Doctor.
Stop it, Johnson. End this villainy.
A spirit body? So you're one of us.
Spirit body, the spectral animal body that guides and sentinels have.
Then you should understand. What is so wrong about doing things for my beloved guide? Why? Why are you trying to stop me? Shouldn't you empathize with me the most?
How can sacrificing people's lives for your greed be love? Damn it. He's completely out of control.
You can't stop me.
Where are the reinforcements? What is taking Colette so long?
That person was right. If only people who oppose me disappear.
That person?
If you people disappear, I can be with Carlotta forever. Goodbye, Doctor.
I'm doomed.
That was close. Protecting a guide from harm is indeed a sentinel's nature. Am I right, Doctor?
What? Based on what he said, there must be a mastermind behind this. Did he have an accomplice who was responsible for what happened earlier?
No, an unbound guide was injured while working. That had an effect on the city's unbound sentinels.
An unbound guide? Aren't they prohibited from working outside?
He was unregistered. A wild guide, as they say.
Johnson is a wild sentinel whose powers didn't awaken during puberty, so there are no records of him to begin with. If that's the case, Mrs. Carlotta must also be a wild guide.
She must be his wild guide. This binding business is really becoming an issue.
I guess we'll have to confirm things with her. This is giving me a headache.
You're injured. I'm sorry.
It's nothing serious. Thank you.
Isn't it also my responsibility to protect you? Plus, If I were to have an incredible guide such as you for myself, I can only image how fun it would be to be bound to you.
I don't think that's a compliment.
Don't doubt my sincerity. Well, Doctor? Are you a guide?
No. Am I really one of them?
Hey! Answer me, Lance.
Remember.
Ha!
You're not a guide, Lance. You're not a guide. You are not a guide.
No, I'm not.
Oh, is that so?
Ha! It doesn't matter if you believe me.
What were you looking at then?
Nothing. Can you move out of the way, Mr. Sentinel?
What a shame. Even still, you need to go to the tower tomorrow. For a talent exam.
Whatever for. I'm not a teenager. I don't need to take that test.
It's important. Besides, I've already reported it to the tower chief. I happened to mention your unique situation, and he seemed very concerned. Otherwise, why would I have come back here so late? After all, aside from special occasions, a gentleman should never be too late, right?
Does our bet still count?
Of course. It was I who lost. I'll do whatever you want.
Get treated. Your sensory overload condition is affecting your judgment. Not to mention, you shouldn't have been lured away so easily earlier.
Ah. Someone's dead.
Oh no. Mrs. Carlotta.
Opera House, Mrs. Carlotta's dressing room.
It's the Red Shoes murderer.
There's so much blood.
Good Lord.
Stand back.
I'm from the SG squad. Move aside. Bloody hell.
Mrs. Carlotta's dressing room, half an hour later.
We already did that, sir.
Seal the place. Don't let any unauthorized personnel in. Do you think Johnson did it?
These wounds are very uneven. The outer part of the thigh was squeezed. It looks like the culprit might have torn off her legs with his hands.
So has his method changed? Or did another sentinel do this?
Ha! Is a bottle missing? I'm not sure. We'd have to ask Johnson himself.
You too. Go to the rooftop and arrest that lunatic.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget to go to the tower tomorrow, Doctor. Only then will we find out which one of us isn't telling the truth. Let's see how you do.
Lance. Are you alright? Did you get hurt?
Take it easy. I'm fine.
Good evening, gentlemen. So, did Mrs. Carlotta's evil pet finally retaliate?
Oh, do you think she instigated the Red Shoes murderer?
We'll find out the truth eventually.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We're in the middle of an investigation. You need to leave. Please cooperate.
Hey, wait! I'll see you out. Slow down.
Phew, did she just drop this? Why would she have this? This bottle went missing after Mrs. Carlotta was killed. Did the culprit take it? This trident.
Is that a little fish fork? Mediocre. Just like you, Lance.
I'll have you know it's a trident, and I am not mediocre.
We'll see how you perform on the exam, then. I doubt you'll get close to passing.
Some little fish fork.
The tower, the next day.
Look. How odd. Isn't he too old to take the exam? Heavens. Maybe he awakened a bit too late? Perhaps.
Is the office too quiet for you? The Sentinel Guide bond is quite extraordinary. They can communicate without using language.
Thanks for the information, but I'm more interested in knowing if Johnson has confessed.
Mr. Doyle, can you get me Johnson's files?
Wait, who is this? Why should we give him anything?
Who is she?
Little fish fork.
Nor. Ah, it's been a while, Mr. Kloss.
Yes.
You. Lance Stewart. Why are you here? Oh, never mind. Someone who committed that kind of crime can't possibly be a guide. How dare you show your face here? Are you that shameless?
I invited this doctor. Show him some respect.
Humph, doctor? You were told not to treat sentinels and guides, Stuart. Haven't you told your friend here? Or did you already break that rule?
Yes, I am aware of the rule, but I didn't know Mrs. Carlotta was a guide when I treated her.
Stop joking. Who can prove that you?
That's enough, Allison. Other authorities will be the ones to judge this.
You. After all these years, you're still protecting him. Humph. Fine. I'll call in someone neutral to take care of this. Just you wait.
Well, well, well. I see your female companion has quite a temper. I'm Collet London, Lance's sentinel.
What?
My friend, and you are?
I'm Nord Klaas, a sentinel affiliated with the Manchester Sentry Post. I've heard a lot about you, Collet London, the ladies' man of London, the rose under the moon. Also, Alison Sterling is a fellow sentinel who came here with me. She's not my female companion.
Ah, I remember now. You're Manchester's Winter Cedarwood. So you came to check the files. How did it go?
I'm afraid I can't tell you anything concerning our mission.
Sorry to interrupt both of you gentlemen with unique nicknames, but if I'm no longer needed, I'll head back to the clinic.
To the clinic? I don't think that will be necessary. Until the Red Shoes murder case is solved, your clinic will be closed for business, Dr. Stewart.
What? The clinic will be closed. How could you?
Keep your nose out of this, Allison.
What? I'm just following the rules. He was the careless one. Do you think London is some lawless place?
Outstanding. But since it was I who invited Dr. Lance to investigate the case, I shall be the one to take responsibility for his actions. So.
Hey! Call it.
Revoke this order, please. I'll handle the consequences.
Sorry.
What? Call it. What are you doing?
Protecting you. I can't stand the thought of you feeling aggrieved.
Stop talking nonsense.
I'm sure it'll take some time for them to reverse the order. How about watching a play with me while we wait?
Sure, why not? I'll just treat this as my day off.
Huh. He agreed. My, what an honor.
Humph. Off we go, then.
Yes, sir. Care to join us, Sentinel Klaas? You seem to have so much work to do, though.
Let's go.
Interesting.
Your love makes me invincible. I'll take you away, even if it costs me my life.
I love you more than anything, my love. I don't care about the Sentinel Guide binding. I love you. It doesn't matter that I'm a guide and you're an ordinary person.
Your love strengthens me and gives me courage.
I can't believe I was tricked into this.
Do you not fancy stage plays?
I'm not really into the arts.
Is that so? Let's not waste our time then. Why don't you explain that guide-related ban imposed on you?
It's just something to do with an incident that happened at school.
Did you fight with another guide for the same sentinel? Was it Nord?
Did you spend your time in school fighting over things like that?
I didn't go to school. I studied in the tower. Perhaps it was different from your experience. What did you do there? Read poems on a grass field? Kiss your lover in a corner by the stairs? Or...
Is it too hard for you to enjoy the show quietly, Sentinel Collet?
Excuse me? Only someone with a gentle soul can quietly appreciate this sort of play. After all, it's only in plays like this that sentinels listen to excuses. Ha! Sentinels can overcome any obstacle once they meet the right guide. That is, until they die, anyway.
I guess you're wanting to provide me with some sort of guidance, then?
A wolf never lets go of the prey he's caught, even in the presence of a lion.
You.
That doesn't mean the wolf always wins.
You two are acting like no one else is around. You're both being terribly annoying.
A little deer with sharp horns, Very charismatic, is he not?
Ma'am, it's past the curtain call. Ma'am? This is...
What's going on? Let me borrow that. Ha! What? This monocular, why can I only see the person sitting beside me? That man.
Let's go. They'll need a doctor.
Right. Call it.
Don't touch anything. Please leave right away.
Yes, sir.
Been looking at me with that the whole time? The victim looks calm, and her lips are oddly vibrant. There are puncture wounds above and below her eyes. The cause is unknown.
Was she brought here after she died? Isn't this too grotesque?
No, this isn't a lady. It's a gentleman.
Any idea why the murderer would go to all this trouble? Careful, doctor. What would we do if you were to damage such an important piece of evidence?
Do you really have nothing better to do?
Huh? What piece of evidence?
I found it under the victim's seat. It's a comedy mask.
Wait, this mask, even if...
Doctor?
Even if the sea runs dry and the rocks crumble, I will never forget that man's face.
Ah, you.
I got it. There are puncture wounds because the murderer wanted to keep his eyes open. This is all a display. The murderer is displaying the body for someone. What is it?
Sentinel Collet, please come over here.
Lance, I think we need to talk.
Good. I was just thinking the same thing.
Have I kept you waiting?
It's fine. I'll get straight to the point. Do I still have to take part in the talent exam?
What a coincidence. I was just about to discuss this matter with you. You no longer need to worry about it.
Why is that?
I just asked Nord. Apparently you took the test as a teenager, and it was concluded that you're ordinary.
That's right. So I don't understand why you still think I'm a guide.
Have you never once thought about the strong impact you have on me?
Me? But I'm just an ordinary person.
I can only assume you must have done something to tamper with the results of the exam, or perhaps your soul is just meant to be mine.
Might there be a third reason?
Excuse me?
Perhaps, Mr. Sentinel, your sensory overload has gotten to the point that it's making you delusional.
Huh, you are just like Nord, Doctor. So unromantic.
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
I'll give you one more piece of information. Johnson killed himself.
What?
He found out that Mrs. Carlotta was murdered. When the guards weren't looking, he bit through his wrists with his teeth to kill himself out of guilt.
Opera House, entrance.
If Johnson killed himself, how will we ever determine who murdered Mrs. Carlotta? Has the case gone cold?
Good evening. How may I help you?
I'm
sorry. I must have scared you.
Lord, she's so tall.
Are you waiting for someone?
Thank you. Yes, I am.
Is it the owner of this monocular of jealousy?
Monocular of jealousy?
You didn't know? Ladies use these to secretly keep an eye on their lovers. It helps them see whether they're talking to other women. That's why it's called the monocular of jealousy.
We were sitting right next to each other. Why would he need this?
They're a lady's reserved way of telling someone, I'm always watching you.
Is this Collett's message to me? But why?
But, it's a he.
Oh,
It's all right. If you really like him, invite him over to watch our new play. Look, we've just put up the poster.
I will make you stay.
I will make you stay. Are those sculpting tools? And a lightning bolt? Is this Frankenstein? That's a familiar voice.
I finally believe that you went to the same school as Nord. It's Pygmalion. Who would watch a play about Frankenstein with someone they like?
Why are you everywhere?
If I remember correctly, this is the entrance. Don't I have to come out this way to leave?
It looks like the person you've been waiting for has arrived. I'll excuse myself and leave you to chat.
I wasn't waiting for him. Stop trying to seduce me, Mr. Sentinel.
Do you feel like you're being seduced?
Lance, we can get going now.
Goodbye, Dr. Lance. We'll have to discuss whether you've been successfully seduced next time.
I think this topic can end here.
Only your heart can be the judge of that.
Pub, private booth.
Arg! There have been too many weird incidents lately. Oh, that's right. I asked the maid like you wanted. Lance? Hey! This photo!
Maid.
Didn't you tell me to ask about the bottle? She said that Mrs. Carlotta treasured it. It's some sort of miraculous medicine that helps her perform better on stage. She thinks it's a beauty product. That's all she knows.
Thank you, Keel. Did she say who gave it to her?
I asked, but she didn't know. Anyway, do you think that knocker-upper really killed Mrs. Carlotta?
I can't say for sure, but the method the killer used in the last case is different from Johnson's. What a shame.
Too bad the suspect is dead, so we can't get more information. As it is, the knocker-upper will be blamed for her death, and the case will be closed. That means the real murderer will get away. Damn it!
Is the person who gave Mrs. Carlotta the bottle the same person who took it? Is the trident just a coincidence? Or...
This really seems to be bothering you.
Good Lord. What's that over there?
You saw it too, didn't you? Right across the street.
Is that a person? Did I drink too much?
Are you all right, sir?
Pardon me. Across the street.
A second one.
With a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. Coveted her and me.
Hey, are you all right?
Yes, that's him. The perpetrator. You monster. You took innocent lives.
What?
Monster. Murderer.
No. When I got here, he was already.
Lance, your hands.
Oh Lord.
How did this happen? No, this isn't. I didn't.
Don't panic. Why are you confusing yourself again, Doctor?
Why are you here?
There was no other entrance in the room.
Police station, office.
There have been too many strange things happening, even my dreams are getting weirder.
Go home and get some rest if you're done with the report. You've been working all night. Thanks for the help, Lance.
I'm used to it. After all, I'm friends with the super righteous Master Keel, aren't I?
Hey! Cause of death, inhalation of excessive poisonous gas from burning coal. Do you think the perpetrator of this case is the same as the opera houses?
Both victims have the same cause of death. And the way their bodies were displayed is also very similar. It's up to you to verify whether it was the same person or not.
Good Lord!
After all, I'm just an ordinary doctor.
Ack! My head is about to burst.
At the gate, that's...
Good morning, Lance.
Good morning, Mr. Kloss. Are you here early to work on the case?
No, sentinels and guides aren't involved in this one.
So, you're...
I'm here to see you. Would you care for a cup of tea?
FNM Tea House.
What should I talk about? The weather? It was you. You took Mrs. Carlotta's bottle.
Mrs. Carlotta. No, I confiscated this in Manchester. It's a miraculous medicine that can turn ordinary people into guides. I was planning to ask the London Sentry Post to investigate this case with me. It looks like I'll have to add another name to the list of people we're looking into.
Turn ordinary people into guides? So it actually works. Mrs. Carlotta turned herself into one and manipulated Johnson, a sentinel, into taking out her opponents. That must have been what the maid meant when she said she was getting back to the peak of her career on stage. It all makes sense now. Was the missing bottle actually thrown out? Perhaps Mrs. Carlotta.
Lance.
What is it? Why is he staring at me like that?
Do you recall writing an essay on a chemical called sensory? You said it was a mysterious substance found in the bodies of sentinels. Once a method to extract it is discovered, guides will be able to function without sentinels. That means...
If someone were to get enough of that substance, they'd be able to create a new guide. Do you think I've made such a pill? Even at the cost of taking lives?
Calm down, Lance. From what I've observed between you and Sentinel Collet yesterday, you don't have.
Observed? Ha! You only came with me to the play to see if I was going to try to influence a sentinel, didn't you? Did you really think I turned into a monster who hurts guides out of jealousy? That I'd turned into a crazy, scheming doctor? I thought I could be friends with you even though I'm just a regular person. At least conventionally. I didn't realize that you've never trusted me.
Lance, you can't even explain what you were doing covered in blood next to a wounded guide.
There you are.
I guess that's it for our catch-up session. As for the medicine you mentioned, Mrs. Carlotta's maid knows more than I do. I hope you won't pester me about it again. After all, dealing with sentinels is a real pain.
What about Collet London? Hasn't he been hanging around you?
Outside FNM Tea House. Piccadilly.
Hi.
What about Collet London? Hasn't he been hanging around you?
Hey, Doctor Lance? Racing a sentinel? You must be joking.
Get out of my way. What do you want?
Whoa, how heartless of you. I just wanted to invite you to a play next Friday. Mrs. Williams recommended Pygmalion, remember?
But she also said to watch it with someone you like.
That's perfect, then. Prince Edward will also be attending the performance. His Highness has always supported the development of medical science. Won't this be a good opportunity for you to rub elbows?
If there was solid evidence to prove that I'm not a guide, would you still ask me to go with you?
This has nothing to do with whether you're a guide or...
Quick. Something happened at the Imperial College. Call for reinforcements.
What's going on?
A new doll has been found.
2 victims in one night. This is mad.
We'll know once we take a look.
Please, no pictures of the crime scene. And what time did you?
I can't recall any other details. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well.
Why don't you head home and get some rest? Hey, you two are here.
We heard something had happened at the Imperial College, so we came to take a look.
That's great.
Is that the victim?
Yes. I was just questioning the witness who discovered the body. He's a student here. He came early this morning to do some sketches. He saw the victim sitting under the statue reading and came over to say hello. That's when he discovered it was a body. He was terrified.
You said the victim was sitting and reading, does that mean?
Yes, even the dress is the same style. It might be the same perpetrator. You.
Keel, over here.
Coming. The crime scene will be cleaned up as soon as possible to prevent the public from panicking. You'd better hurry if you want to take a look.
What are you thinking so deeply about?
I'm wondering why the culprit displayed 2 bodies in different locations on the same night. The places are so far apart. How did he manage it?
Perhaps he has a way to transport them. Like a horse carriage, for example.
Exactly.
No, that's too big. It would easily draw attention.
Is the perpetrator someone who can go unnoticed at night like Johnson? It's vapor from the underground, that's it. The perpetrator didn't get around on ground level. He was underground.
The underground tunnel. Humph. She reeks of the sewers. I knew he had to be one of those nasty rats.
Sigh. We've put more men on patrol, but there have already been 2 more victims this week. Luckily, I have you to help me. You really are my Dr. Watson, Lance.
Good Lord. Get some rest if you have the time. You're all worn out.
I can't. The so-called dollmaker has been going on a rampage lately. The victims were displayed in Trafalgar Square. That's very close to the Queen's Palace. The tabloids aren't the only ones reporting the case now.
A stylus was found in the square and a veil at the Imperial College. There was also a mask in the Opera House. Have you looked into what they might mean?
I've asked the school, but we still haven't got a clue. Do you have any ideas?
I'm just a doctor who knows very little about the arts. A doctor.
Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry to disturb you while you're playing detective.
Call it?
May I ask if you're normally bad at remembering the time of your rendezvous, Doctor? It's already Friday.
Oh dear. I lost track of time. It's already 5:15. I won't have time to change.
I figured you'd forget, so I brought you a suit. Why don't you try it on? Well, do you need my help getting changed?
Since you went to the trouble of bringing it for me, I'll take it from here.
A moment later.
It actually fits me quite well.
I knew it would look great on you. All set. Are you nervous, Doctor?
Thank you.
Hold on. Your hair needs styling.
By the way, how did you know my size?
Do you really want to know?
Evening, Opera House. Entrance.
Prince Edward looks quite charming today.
How magnificent.
Please rest assured, Your Highness. Even if there is a new serial killer on the loose, I will do everything I can to protect you.
That's the Queen's grandson, Prince Edward. He loves social events.
So,
Ha! He may be famous, but he's no more than a guide that depends on others.
You can't say that.
Even as a guide, he can always enter into a political marriage with other noble sentinels from foreign countries. He's good-looking, after all.
I don't think he's any better than his sisters. At least the princesses can give birth, right? Speaking of which, isn't that recent serial killer targeting young feminine men? Why is he keeping such a high profile?
Good evening, Prince Edward. I'm Lance Stewart. May I have a word with you before the performance starts?
Well,
all right. The play is about to begin. With all due respect, let's make haste and take our seats.
Excuse me?
Opera House, Main Hall.
I recognize you, Dr. Stewart.
From the Red Shoes murder case?
No, from before that. You once put forward the theory that guides can live independently without sentinels. You even tried creating a chemical replacement to eliminate the need for guides to rely on them, didn't you?
How did he know about that?
It was so inspiring.
That was just an immature idea I had when I was a student, Your Highness. I think that the relationship between guides and sentinels should be.
Dr. Stewart. If someone were to sacrifice themselves, do you think the current ridiculous situation and all that's happening will come to an end?
What are you?
I won't hold you up much longer. Please enjoy tonight's performance.
Opera House, first row.
Prince Edward's behavior was so odd.
Are you not enjoying the play? You've been zoned out for quite some time.
O merciful gods, please take pity on this miserable worshipper. I shall sacrifice my life in exchange for the return of my beloved.
Something's off. The actor's prop is a real weapon.
Wow, it looks so real.
The blood is so hot. What's going on?
Why are the lights out?
My dear guests, please remain in your seats and refrain from moving around. We're looking into the issue.
Oh no, Prince Edward has disappeared.
Could this be the sacrifice His Highness mentioned?
The owner of this opera house is really unlucky. How many times has it been already? Even Prince Edward has gone missing.
Whoever switched the props must be familiar with the theater's operations. Mrs. Williams, the director, is also a suspect.
Poor thing. I heard that her husband is very ill.
Have you found anything, Doctor?
The prop was swapped with a sharp weapon. The actress died from slitting her throat. It seems like the culprit killed an innocent person to distract everyone and abduct Prince Edward. This is too cruel.
I found a secret passage in a room on the second floor. It might serve as evidence for what you've just said. How could you have made such deductions just by checking the body? Did you use that mysterious power of yours again?
Well. Is Dr. Stewart trying to interfere with our investigation?
Mrs. Williams has agreed to show us the way, Sentinel Collett. We should get going.
What a shame. I was going to have a drink with the doctor after the play. I didn't plan on this happening. I'm sorry, but you'll have to return home alone.
Collett. Be careful of Mrs. Williams. Something's not quite right. If what I saw was correct, was she smiling? This is just too strange.
I'll keep that in mind.
Collett is such a jerk.
Sir, do you mind if we take the route by F&M Tea House and avoid the King's Pub? A dead body was found there. We're all terrified to go near the place.
I see.
That's perfect. I was thinking about getting some tea. I heard you're a friendly man. Would you care to give me a ride? As for the fare, how about I pay you with this? Ahem, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Catherine Bird. I'm a journalist currently investigating the use of sensory medicine among civilians. I didn't expect to be led to the famous Dr. Stewart.
How can you be sure that I'm related to this case, Miss Bird?
Just a hunch. Your reaction seems to prove that I'm right.
Feel free to think what you will.
Dr. Stewart, aren't you the same Lance Stewart who was expelled from Manchester SG Public School for proposing the sensory purification theory?
What exactly do you want, Miss Bird?
I'm not interested in digging into your true identity. A mysterious organization has been distributing a new medicine to civilians. The poor want to use it to become guides and escape from their hopeless lives. It's in high demand.
Do you think someone is using people to test it out?
That's what I was thinking, but each time I find a clue, I wind up at a dead end, just like with Mrs. Carlotta. This time the evidence is pointing to Mrs. Williams's opera house. The perpetrator even abducted Prince Edward. The sentinels have searched the place inside and out. I doubt there are traces of anything left.
Aren't you worried I might be the enemy?
Don't underestimate my ability to gather intel, Doctor. Besides, if you're asking me that, doesn't it mean I'm right again?
Well, yes, but...
Whoa, whoa. Easy.
Look over there. Good Lord. It's on fire. Hurry up.
Collett. Hurry. We have to head back.
Lance, are you sure we can get to the opera house from the sewers beneath the King's Pub?
Yes. If we link the locations where the corpses were found, they all meet at Mrs. Williams's opera house. Everything seems to lead back to the theater.
If we can prove this, Scotland Yard and the SG squad won't be able to say we have insufficient evidence. They'd have to send reinforcements. Speaking of which, it's been 4 days since the fire broke out. There's still no news of Sentinel Collett and the others. Lance, do you think they might be?
Sentinel Collett, Sentinel Nord, Sentinel Allison, and Mrs. Williams have all gone missing. There was a huge amount of kerosene at the scene. The fire was too big. They might be dead. Do sentinels really die that easily?
You always seem to be at odds with Sentinel Collett. I didn't expect you to be so worried about him.
I can't stand the fact that the culprit is still loose. I'm not concerned about him. Alright, maybe, Keel. Keel, where are you?
Are you looking for someone, Dr. Stewart? How can I help you?
Ugh. She's so strong.
What a coincidence. I was just about to ask you over for a house call, and here you are. I hope I won't have as much trouble inviting you over to my home as I did with those 2 sentinels.
2 sentinels? Madam, it isn't courtesy for a lady to call for a doctor.
Then perhaps you'll accept my offer. If I tie your police officer friend to the railway tracks.
I'll go with you. However, I'd like to see Collett London before I attend to anyone.
This might be the first time I've not been happy to see you, Doctor.
Good Lord. Metal bars and handcuffs, it's going to be difficult to get out of this.
And this might be the first time the doctors ever wanted to see you, Sentinel Collett. He did ask to see you after all. You should be grateful.
What? Don't tell me you missed me so much that you chose to walk right into this trap.
He was worried about you. Do you have to tease him? It's like you dislike him taking risks.
Humph. At least I'm still better than an insensitive jerk such as yourself.
If it weren't for the SG squad's arrogancy, I wouldn't have had to come here alone.
All right, you've seen him. Now it's time for you to attend to your patient.
Lance. Remember this, guides are the only ones who can drive sentinels crazy.
That obviously doesn't apply to you, Sentinel Collett. You've always been insane.
That's only because you're always around. Whatever happens, you must stay safe, Lance.
That goes without saying.
Is it so hard for you to show that you care about him?
What I do is none of your business.
It smells like formaldehyde.
My husband has been ill for some time. He's shown no signs of improvement. I hope you have good news for me.
Good Lord. I don't know what you're up to, but this is no way to treat the dead.
What did you say? The dead? He's just ill as all.
This gentleman has already passed on.
Nonsense. He just hasn't recovered from his illness. It's all because of those imposters. Only by offering a guide as a sacrifice will the muse return him to me.
Are you saying that those innocent young men were killed so you can revive this man?
I knew it. I knew you would understand. All I need is for the precious prince to help bring my husband back to me.
This is all pointless. He's gone. What you're doing is a crime.
The sins I had committed when I dreamt of turning him into my guide were countless.
Sigh, I was blindfolded on the way here. Now that I've been locked up, I have no idea where I am. Collett and Nord are both imprisoned. What should I do? Mrs. Williams mentioned something about turning him into a guide. What did she mean?
Hello, Doctor. It's me, Collett.
Weren't you locked up? How did you?
Someone's coming.
Don't you think it's time for bed, Doctor?
As a lady, I don't think you should be watching a man sleep. Phew.
This is almost like we're two students evading our teacher.
Collett London. Ahem. Judging by what happened, Mrs. Williams is no match for you. Are you and Nord only pretending to be imprisoned? What is your plan?
Yes. She's lost her mind. If only we could find Prince Edward, I wouldn't have had to waste so much time here and make you worry.
Enough of this nonsense. Just tell me what your plan is.
We were going to take turns investigating the secret passages, but you might be able to help since you're here now. I'll teach you.
Teach me what?
How to become an obedient guide.
Haha, I've never heard of guides being coached. I guess this is why Nord didn't come with you. Your idea must be too ridiculous.
I didn't know that you obey Sentinel Nord's every word.
Don't bother provoking me, Mr. Sentinel.
I understand that suddenly gaining an ability will disrupt your daily life. Dr. Lance, do you have any idea what it was like the day my Sentinel powers awakened? I was woken up by the sound of a flower blooming.
My new Sentinel senses made it feel as if the whole world was suddenly crashing down on me. Even the floors that I'd walked for so long suddenly felt sharp to my feet. Ow! My senses of hearing, touch, smell, and taste were all amplified to the max. I found it. A rose had bloomed and was basking in the morning sun. Light shone upon the petals from over the roof. Following that ray of sunlight, I looked up at the sun, and was blinded.
I was taken to a famous doctor's home for treatment, but the sensory overload was inhibiting my recovery speed.
Don't worry. It's very common for newly awakened sentinels to go blind due to their inability to control their powers. Once you adapt to it, your eyesight will recover.
Thank you, Guide Murphy. There are too many sounds, the clock, the bird, and even the wind. It's deafening. Just as I was being surrounded by those thunderous noises, a sharp tap on the glass caught my ears. All my frustration seemed to fade away in a second.
Good afternoon. I'm LS. Who are you?
That was the first time I met him. I thought he was destined to be my guide.
LS? Was that him?
Lance. Do you have any idea how I felt then?
Happy, perhaps.
Doctor, do you know what a binding rut is?
It's something that happens when a sentinel meets a guide. If he doesn't bind himself to them, his life could be in danger.
Would you like to try using your powers? Or would you rather I trigger your own binding rut by force? Which is it?
Peace. What you felt back then was the peace that came after all your senses were blocked.
That's too bad. I was hoping to tease you a bit.
You wouldn't do that to me.
On the contrary, since you trust me so much, I want to do it even more.
Oh, right. I didn't see you with Allison. Is she busy doing some other task?
Allison? Ah, right. Nord's minion, that's odd. She should have reported back by now.
Meanwhile, in the sewers.
Just how many junctions are there? Allison? It's a doll?
I've got you now.
What a good girl you are. Come. We mustn't keep him waiting.
Phew. How long are you going to pretend to be unconscious?
Why?
Humph. You're asking me why. I shouldn't be surprised. You take sides with a murderer like Lance Stewart. Of course you wouldn't understand the justice and equality we seek. Sentinels are born extraordinary. Someone like him has no right to harm us.
Is misusing medicine to gain power your way of attaining equality?
It doesn't matter if you don't get it. You won't be alive much longer anyway.
Enough, Allison.
All right, all right. It's too bad all these people are so incompetent. We could have made a lot of progress. I've already had to clean up after Carlotta and Williams. Am I the only one who's capable of doing things?
You've always been a good girl, Allison.
So you're the mastermind behind all the recent attacks in London? It's you, Lyle Sterling.
When Lance Stewart stabbed me back then, his father made my family send me away to protect him. It's nice to see you, Nord. I'm overjoyed that you still remember me.
Mr. Stewart only sent you away for treatment. Besides, the only witness from that day died mysteriously. No one could prove that Lance.
Is that so? It looks like you're still defending him. If I were to say that I had nothing to do with any of this, would you believe me? Just like how you believe Lance Stewart.
Ha! This place.
Good afternoon. I'm LS. Who are you?
What?
I've just found out that my disobedient guests like to walk around at night. Looks like you'll have to start treating your patient earlier today, Dr. Lance.
Ugh.
Cullet London will be joining us very soon. You'd better listen. Get up.
Is Collett nearby?
What are you looking at?
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to come up with something so I can get away.
Enough with the tricks, Doctor. You'd better start listening if you want to live. Didn't you lock up the 2 sentinels?
Why do you seem so nervous? Perhaps you've been betrayed by the people who gave you those medicine.
You never learn, do you? Aren't you a guide? If I offer you to the Muse, she'll be just as pleased. She'll surely return my love to me.
I can't breathe.
Sentinels and guides can be bound together, regardless of gender, status, and age. I couldn't be with him even when I dressed up as a woman.
Would you like to take a picture with us, Sam?
Of course, Mr. Williams. If sentinels and guides can be together, then all I have to do is turn him into a guide, right?
Ah, Sam.
How? How do you know my name?
Collett.
At your service, Mr. Guide.
Thanks, Ha.
How rude of you to sneak up on us. Give me a moment to deal with this mad dog so we can talk properly.
What are you doing here? Didn't you escape? Are you wanting to get yourself killed?
What kind of sentinel would leave his guide behind? Oh, I almost forgot. You wouldn't know because you don't have one.
No, I can turn Mr. Williams into a guide. He said it would be like Pygmalion, that I could create my own unique one.
Are you referring to those young men you dressed up as dolls and dumped?
They just couldn't handle the medicine. I was only using them as sacrifices to bring back Mr. Williams.
What? You continued to experiment on so many innocent men even though you knew the medicine would kill them? Did you know it would affect Mr. Williams when you gave it to him? Heavens! So you did know. You'd poison a loved one just to give him a new identity.
Shut up. I said shut up.
This is where it ends, you deceitful madam.
Phew.
With a love that the winged seraphs of heaven covered her and me.
Is this Mrs. Williams when she was younger? Am I hallucinating again?
What a beautiful voice. Would you like to be the female lead in my play?
Are you giving up that easily? You dress up as a woman for Mr. Williams and refuse to bind yourself to a guide. Are you content with simply watching from afar like a pathetic wretch?
Enough already. Just give me the medicine.
Using it will transform Mr. Williams into a guide. Good luck.
No, this can't be happening. No.
My. How unfortunate. Perhaps you could try to create more guides to bring Mr. Williams back from the dead?
Lance. Snap out of it.
With a love that the winged seraphs of heaven covered her and me.
She set up a mind barrier so that guides wouldn't be able to use their powers on her.
A mind barrier?
Yes, it's one of the abilities Sentinels have. While guides can control minds, emotions, and attitudes, Sentinels can use mind barriers to block out external sensory information to protect both themselves and their guides. In other words, Sentinels protect their guides from inside out.
Then was it the power of a guide that allowed me to see Mrs. Williams's memories?
Yes, some of them can use emotional sensory to rebuild a person's memories. It may not be a perfect recreation, but a skilled guide can use them to figure out what happened. You're a more powerful guide than you think, Lance.
That's impossible. I'm way too old to become a guide. Besides, what does it matter if I'm one or not?
It doesn't. The most important thing to me is that you're still you. But don't deny the powers you were born with, Doctor.
If what you're saying is true, then the man in the bird mask that I saw in Mrs. Williams's memories could be her accomplice. We can use this clue to find out Prince Edward's whereabouts.
Slow down, Lance. You're hurt.
My throat feels like it's burning. I'm fine. Let's not talk about this now. We should hold on. You already knew about her accomplice, didn't you?
Of course. When we realized that she wasn't working alone, Nord and I allowed ourselves to be captured. We even discussed taking turns breaking out just to provoke them. When they attempted to move the prince or speed up their plan, we were going to seize the opportunity to rescue him.
Here I was thinking that you needed me to save you.
I'm happy you came. Knowing that you missed me makes me overjoyed.
Our problems aren't over yet. We still need to find the prince.
That's not all. We also need to find out why Mrs. Williams confined Nord and I instead of killing us.
I think I might know where Prince Edward is.
This is really brilliant.
Prince Edward is Mrs. Williams's hope of reviving her lover. Leaving him somewhere she can see him every day suits her compulsive nature. What's more, the smell of formaldehyde and flowers would make it hard for sentinels to detect him. Prince Edward. Prince Edward. Your Highness.
This is bad. Get back, Lance. There's a bomb underneath.
Oh no. The blast is too powerful. Thank you. You can't be serious, call it. Don't tell me you're thinking of carrying me as well.
Isn't that the best solution?
You're still flirting at a time like this? Impressive.
You disappeared when we went after Williams, Sentinel Sterling. Isn't it too much of a coincidence that you show up carrying Nord when we're about to close the case?
This is no coincidence. I'm just here to drop him off. Now that he's been delivered, I should get going. Right. LS sends his regards, Lance Stewart. He says he'll be sure to repay your kindness when he has the chance.
Can someone explain to me what LS has to do with this?
Didn't your beloved doctor tell you? He once assaulted someone back in school. The innocent victim was none other than LS.
Nice try, but you can't drive a wedge between us. I trust his words over yours.
He's nothing but a liar and a sweet talker. I haven't seen Collet London since that day.
So much for saying I'm too righteous, Lance. You went all out to catch the criminals this time. At least half of the officers in Scotland Yard will lose their jobs if you join us. But guess what? You'll probably get yourself killed right away, meaning they'll get their jobs back.
All right, my mistake. I'll just hide behind the police officers next time. Just lay off on the nagging, would you? You've been berating me ever since I was admitted to the hospital.
Sigh, I'm just glad you returned safely and brought back Prince Edward. We were finally able to close the dollmaker case. But I haven't seen Sentinel Collet around. Is he on another mission?
How would I know? You can go to the Sentinel office in London if you want to see him. Good morning, Mr. Kloss.
Do you have a moment, Lance? I think we should talk.
Hospital courtyard.
I met Lyle Sterling while I was pursuing the criminal.
Do sentinels and guides perceive the world differently?
I'm wondering if you could tell me what happened between the two of you.
Oh? Is this an official interrogation, Mr. Kloss?
I'm just here as an undutiful friend asking for an overdue explanation.
Lyle Sterling and I are not as close as you might think.
10 years ago.
I read an essay a professor had written on the Austro-Hungarian Empire last night. It was so inspiring. I think I'll be able to come up with an effective way to extract sensory. Once that's possible, guides won't need to be bound to sentinels.
Is that why you were almost late for the talent exam today?
Yep. But I made it in the end.
Is it really that bad that guides are protected by sentinels?
Sigh. You don't get it.
Ha 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 ha. What's wrong with you, Sterling? Aren't you being too slow? Not only does he have girly hair, but he walks like one too. Ha 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 ha.
Watch out. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Hey, that was rude. Apologize to him.
What's it to you?
Heh, exactly.
I believe it's every student's duty to uphold discipline and order in the school.
Sterling didn't ask me to apologize. Plus, he was the one who stumbled. Right, Sterling? Haha, see. Let's go. It's almost time for class.
You should report this to the teachers. Or we can help you.
I'm really all right. Besides, Daniel is the senior who's in charge of guiding me, so it's fine. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm Lance Stewart. And you are?
What a coincidence. I'm Lyle Sterling.
The second time I heard the name Lyle Sterling was the day you told me the results of my talent exam.
Ha! Where did I put it?
You have a visitor.
Nord, what brings you here?
Oh, well, are you looking for something?
A few pages with important information are missing from my essay on sensory. I can't find them anywhere.
Where's Dr. Murphy? Perhaps I should go tell her hello.
Where else would she be? She's in the clinic. I heard she has an important patient these days. She's been acting strange and asked me not to disturb her.
I'm having a hard time believing someone like you would listen to her.
Hee hee.
Lance.
You're acting strange, Nord. Is there something you wanted to tell me?
We were supposed to pick up our talent exam results today. Did you forget?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember. Hee hee. Did you pick mine up for me? How did I do? Judging from your reaction, am I actually a sentinel instead of a guide?
The results said, they indicated that you're a regular person.
Oh, I see.
According to the rules, I'll have to start mentoring Lyle Sterling. He awakened as a guide. Sterling's former upperclassman, Daniel, will be mentoring you instead. Lance, you...
I understand.
You can laugh at me if you want, but I was really disappointed back then. After all, I'd often heard others say that I took after my mother. I thought I was going to become a great guide. If not that, I figured I'd at least get to be an excellent sentinel like my father. But it turned out that I'm just a regular person. I thought it over later. Becoming a sentinel or a guide is just a choice one makes in life. It's just that, in times like these when both are overly glorified, being a regular person seems like a sin.
Are you referring to the assaults on the guides?
That's right. After the exam results were announced, the guides on campus were knocked out and their blood was drawn. Isn't it normal that as a failed average person I would be suspected of seeking revenge out of jealousy? Not to mention that my mother is a famous doctor.
I'm sure you had nothing to do with that.
Ha! Sadly, this is one of the reasons why no one ever believed in me again.
Incredibly cruel. Monster attacks guides on campus.
It must have been him. How can he still show his face here? He comes from a famous Sentinel Guide family. The school can't do anything.
That doesn't mean he can go around hurting guides without getting punished.
Hush. Keep your voice down. No one has confirmed it's him yet.
Don't hush me. Look!
You're a pathetic little runt who only dares to pick on weak guides. How dare you show your face around here? What? Are you scared? I guess you really do only bully the weak.
Let's get two things straight. First, I had nothing to do with the assaults in the newspapers. Second, I don't think of guides as being weak.
Lance. You shouldn't fight in the corridor.
Do you also think I'm
Sorry for interrupting.
a despicable and incompetent person?
It's almost time for our appointment with the professors in the tower.
You should get going, Nord.
Come to me if there's anything you need.
That was the last time I recall running into Lyle. I can't remember why I met up with him in the classroom late at night. As for what I do remember about that day, it all starts with a group of people barging into the classroom.
My word. How did this happen?
Daniel was right.
Is that Lyle Sterling?
Somebody help him.
Nord, what's going on? Hurry, go get the teachers.
Hold on, Lyle. I told you. Lance Stewart must be the one behind this.
It wasn't me. I'm innocent. How did this happen?
Unless there was a third person at the scene who injured Sterling, I was the only one who could have caused his injuries.
There's another possibility. He could have done it to himself.
But that doesn't make any sense. Why would he go to all that trouble to set me up? It would be easier for him to simply say that a regular person like me tried to hurt him out of jealousy. Besides, it was Daniel who reported me to the teachers even though he was the one on bad terms with Lyle. That's how I got blamed for everything.
You mentioned you had lost your memories from that time. Do you know why?
Trauma. My mother said my body was blocking out bad memories, so it's actually a blessing that I can't remember.
Some powerful guides have the ability to alter people's memories.
I don't get what you mean, Nord.
All of this happened so long ago. You didn't want to talk about any of this then.
Why are you looking into it now?
Because Allison Sterling seems to have betrayed us, and she's Lyle's younger sister. I'm assuming the tower will be sending someone to question you about what happened. That was quicker than I thought.
And they summoned me to the tower for another talent exam. Surely I'm still just a regular perso.
No, all three examiners acknowledged you as a guide.
What? How is that possible?
That's right. You heard me correctly. You are indeed a guide, Lance Stewart.
No, hold on, how could the results be different? After all I've suffered, now they tell me it was a mistake.
There can only be two explanations. The first is that you might be a special case in terms of growth. Such instances are extremely rare, so we can rule that out. The second is that you've always been a guide, but for some reason you yourself don't believe it.
You seem to think that my memories and sensory were altered after I was in the hospital. Are you implying that my mother wanted me to think I was a regular person, which led me to fool the examiners back then? Why would she do such a thing?
I've no idea. But I guess a mother makes decisions to protect her child.
Sigh. If you've nothing else to say, may I leave? To be honest, the smell of roses in this room is really getting to me.
Do you know what Collet London sensory is, Lance?
What is it?
roses that bloom under the moon. Sentinel London has captured Allison and brought her back to London safely.
Well, good for him.
Would you like to see him?
How pathetic. You let Nordklaus go. Just look at how he repaid you. It even cost you your sister. Was it worth it?
If you give me another chance, I won't lose to Lance.
Enough. Not only do you carry out research slower than Dr. Lance, but you also act more irrationally. I'm really curious as to how you managed to set him up back then.
Back then?
What are you doing here? I thought Daniel asked for me.
Are you baffled that a pathetic loser like me could make Daniel do my bidding? It was actually quite simple. I told him I could make a guide just for him, so he did as I asked.
Make a guide?
I should really thank you for inspiring me. After reading your essay, I discovered the medicine that's even more remarkable than your sensory replacement. The purified blood of a guide can be used to turn others into guides.
That's impossible. A guide's blood has a strong influence on other guides. Any guide created in such a way would be highly unstable. They might even...
Ha! You don't believe me? Look at these results.
According to this data, you'll need a tremendous amount of blood. Are you the one who's been attacking the guides?
Attacking? I only borrowed some of their blood.
This success rate is too high. Wait, the serial numbers of these experiments aren't consistent. What about the rest of the results?
They were all just part of the necessary wear and tear that goes into experiments. Why bother recording them? You don't need to pay them any mind.
Wear and tear.
Forget about that, Lance. How about I use my blood to turn you? You're indeed remarkable. It was you who first started all this research, after all.
I was only looking for a way to make it so that guides would no longer have to rely on sentinels to survive. And here you are, wanting to create more of them. Do you realize how many lives you'll harm? You've already hurt so many innocent people.
The outstanding Lance can only become a guide with my help. Ha ha ha, I've outdone you.
You've harmed so many people just to be better than me. That's a twisted way of thinking. You've lost right from the start. You need to atone for your sins.
You said you passed out before. Did Dr. Lance use his powers to knock you unconscious? That can't be right. If his powers had awakened then, why was he punished as a regular person? He was certain that the medicine wouldn't work, yet he's recently been verified as a guide. Huh, it seems he's the critical key to the guide medicine.
Why does Lance get to achieve so much while I only get to be treated like this? I'm so much better than him.
How pathetic. You only care about your own gains and losses. That's why you can't figure out the formulation behind the medicine. A stand-in such as yourself is useless. Dr. Lance is the only person in the world who shares my goal. We both hope that guides will one day be truly liberated. It's a pity that the formula has been lost along with his memories.
Your Highness.
It's time. I must win over Dr. Lance as soon as possible.
Are you implying that my mother wanted me to think I was a regular person, which led me to fool the examiners back then? I guess a mother makes decisions to protect her child. Should I return to America to ask her about this? And what is it with this rose scent that won't go away? Who is it now? They still want us to bring him back to the tower this late. Is this guide really that important? It sounded urgent. What's going on? Those men aren't even speaking.
Let's not welcome guests with ill intentions, all right?
Guests with ill intentions? Are you referring to yourself?
What do you mean? I'm the friendly guest who rushed here to alert you. The moment I heard about the tower's plans to control you.
Control me? Why?
I haven't a clue. I have to get you somewhere safe.
Wait, I thought we were leaving. Why are we going upstairs? Call it.
Do you trust me?
I don't even know what's going on, let alone whom I'm supposed to trust.
I would never hurt you. You have my word.
Upstairs. Quickly.
Hurry.
What are you going to do?
Over here.
They're getting away.
Watch out.
They're using bows and arrows instead of guns. Looks like the tower really wants you alive.
Just concentrate so you don't end up looking like a porcupine.
Get us to St. Pancras Station. Quickly.
Should we continue to pursue them, Your Highness?
Tell our men to retreat. We're unlikely to succeed now that Collet London is protecting him. Besides, Dr. Lance might recover his memories sooner if they stay together. Either way, I'm destined to stay close to Dr. Lance.
Huh? They're retreating?
Who am I? Is this heaven?
Isn't this just as thrilling as when you run from a teacher who's about to catch you and your friend skipping class?
Who in their right mind would jump off a building to skip class with a friend?
You wouldn't. I learned all about regular people's school experiences from you, LS.
LS? Isn't that the name of the guide you once met? I know it's the same abbreviation as my name, but that doesn't mean, I'm just not sure if I had met you before. I'm sorry.
Do you know how it feels for a sentinel to meet his destined guide? It makes one feel at ease, like a boat spotting a lighthouse amidst a storm. When I saw that deer again, I knew right away that I'd found my lighthouse once more.
Ah! Why do you have to phrase it like that? Can't you just say it normally?
I didn't mean to sound poetic. But it's a call from deep within my soul that I can't choose to ignore.
What if I really don't want to recall my lost memories?
I would be very disappointed, but what was lost doesn't matter compared to what we have right now. Fret not, Doctor. We have all the time in the world to create new memories.
Our hospital would love to have you work here with us, Dr. Stewart. You're very knowledgeable. As for your license in medical practice, there's no need to worry. Manchester Sentry Post has informed us that the ban on you has been lifted.
Thank you for your high praises. I'll think it over carefully. Phew, I've been staying here in Manchester since I left London a month ago. Life has more or less gotten back on track. As for Manchester Sentry Post's actions, could Nord have incited that?
Can those born from sin only be cleansed through death?
You always let your guard down, Doctor. Could it be that you're relying on me to come to your rescue? How did the interview go?
I doubt whether I can still work as a doctor. Considering that hallucination I had earlier today, if I continue to lose control whenever something triggers me.
Just think of me whenever that happens.
Hold it right there, call it.
Ha ha ha. Ouch. Your enthusiasm is on another level, Doctor. Guides and sentinels are so closely linked, it's like they're one person. The sentinel receives external information, while the guide analyzes internal thoughts. To put it another way, you could think of the guide as a person's soul, and the sentinel as the body that protects the soul. If the body loses control, it needs the soul to rein it in. And if the soul loses direction, it will need to find its body.
There you go again. This is a poetic theory without any scientific backup.
If you're such a man of science, Doctor, then maybe we should do an experiment, and find out what a true interaction between the body and soul feels like. Besides, your home is just around the corner. Humph, I knew it. Trouble always comes knocking.
Hi, Dr. Stewart. I'm Harith Pierce, a guide from the Sentinel Academy of London.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Pierce.
Well, I'm sure the head guide of the academy isn't just here to say hi, am I right?
Right. I'm here with a message. Holly is not pleased about your escape from London to Manchester and wants you to take responsibility.
Huh. Does Miss London have a task for us?
She's your sister, Collet. Well, she does have a task to investigate the pill case. The pill that can identify guides and sentinels is being circulated.
Wouldn't it be more efficient to investigate Prince Edward?
The Academy is still negotiating with the royal family. He is a renowned figure, after all.
Sorry to interrupt. If you guys are talking about work, I should probably leave.
It's fine. I only came to relay Holly's message. I hope you will continue your research, Dr. Stewart. The data you're collecting is vital to us.
Continue my research? But
he's such a typical guide. He and Holly are the perfect pair, a temperate guide and a dominant sentinel. Boring. What's with that look?
You gave up everything in London, for me. Is this really worth it?
I'll be the one to decide if this is worth it or not.
The next day, at the hospital.
Oh, Colette is really annoying.
Dr. Stewart, I'm Del Miller. Dr. Waltz asked me to show you around the hospital.
Oh, thank you, Miss Miller.
This is our pediatric ward. Young children and newborns are taken care of here. I feel a new sense of hope every time I pass this place.
You're right.
Dr. Stewart, do you believe in the existence of sprites?
Sprites that are related to children. My apologies, but I don't know anything about them.
I heard sprites can swap souls with suffering children and give eternal happiness. That's why I believe that sprites exist.
She looks like she's about to burst into tears of joy.
I didn't want to disturb you on your first day of work at Manchester Hospital, but I need your help, Lance.
Manchester Police Station.
How atrocious.
I'm sorry you have to see all this, Doctor.
By the looks of the marks on the victim's face, it's possible he was suffocated before being stuffed inside a bag and tossed into the river. And given the size of the bag, I suspect that the victim was not even 2 years old. I can't believe there's a lunatic out there who'd kill such a young child so violently.
Hang on. What's this? A patch sewn on the chest area? That doesn't seem like a spot that'd wear out easily.
Aha, I've got it.
Reception room, orphanage.
Some mothers leave a piece of their clothing in the orphanage to identify their children in the future. We sew a patch on the child's shirt and keep the remaining as a record. I hope it helps.
Thank you, we don't see what we are looking for in this file.
That's a pity. Perhaps you can try the smaller orphanages. You might have some luck there.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could we meet the person who gave this fabric?
This child was adopted by a kind family. We keep this fabric for records only.
Thanks for the information.
Entrance of the orphanage.
Hey.
Are you trying to ask about that fabric? It's a fabric used exclusively for guides by the tower.
Does that mean a guide abandoned their child? But why? The tower prioritizes the well-being of children.
I'm troubled too. Anyway, you should head back to the hospital. Rest assured, I'll continue to look into the fabric.
Dr. Stewart? Dr. Stewart, are you with me?
My apologies. What were you saying, Miss Miller?
Is the man you left with in the afternoon a sentinel from London?
Have you met Colette before, Miss Miller?
Don't be nervous, Dr. Stewart. I just thought he is a handsome sentinel befitting of you.
Ha!
Yes, I've met him before.
Pediatric ward.
Doctor, what do I do? Why did this happen to my child? Beg you, please find my child.
That poor mother. But there's no way spirits actually exist, right?
I need your help again, Dr. Stewart.
Identifying the suspect with just the remaining thoughts in this pediatric ward. Am I capable of doing that?
What are you worried about?
Nothing. I've never thought like a guide before, so I'm not sure if I can do it.
You know, the tower isn't obligated to investigate cases that have nothing to do with sentinels and guides.
I know that. But why are you bringing that up now?
People think sentinels and guides are privileged because the tower accepts cases based on its compatibility. For example, when I submitted the fabric to the police earlier, they already found the shop that sold the bag used for the corpse. So they'll likely narrow down the suspects. So, whether or not we intervene, the police will eventually uncover the truth. But the intervention of guides and sentinels may help speed up the investigation.
What if I mess up? That might slow things down instead.
Don't worry. Just tell me what you see. I'll make the judgments. Don't be afraid of being overwhelmed by your power. Remember that you're always in control.
All right. It'd be embarrassing if I can't sense anything.
Relax, doctor. Lance. Are you all right? What did you see?
I sense love and protection. It wants to protect the woman that took the baby. Over there. It was standing in that corner.
Huh. I take my words back, doctor. I believe this case is for sentinels and guides after all.
What's this?
This is a fragment of a sentinel tranquilizer bottle. Look, it says SNG. I guess I'll need to visit the Sentinel Academy. Don't miss me too much.
Get lost.
Dr. Stewart. What is your opinion on the mandatory bind between guides and sentinels? Never mind.
That's the serial killer who's been after children. Look, his crime's been exposed.
Whoever did this did us all a favor.
Oh no. A lady has fainted.
Poor lady. The whole time, she thought her child was alive and well with a wealthy family. She must be devastated to find out that her child had been murdered by a lunatic.
My baby. My poor baby.
She'll bear that pain for the rest of her life.
Huh. I wouldn't be able to live if I were her.
The murderer must have been enraged. The victims suffered before he died.
Take a look at this. The shepherd collected babies from poor families, promising to get them adopted into wealthy ones. Instead, he murdered them in cold blood. The corpse from the river is proof. Who could have known? Underneath that gentle demeanor lay a monster.
Wretched scum. How could he do this to babies?
He's reaped what he sowed. A sentinel seems to have discovered his evil deeds. That sentinel must be Manchester's very own Robin Hood.
Wait.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just felt the sentinel's emotion when he killed the murderer. Why was he filled with such fierce hatred? We need to follow her. I have a feeling that she'll lead us to more clues.
All right.
No, this can't be true. Why must I suffer so? My child! He was. I sent him to the devil with my very own hands. I believed that he would have a better future. Ugh, no! That child should never have been born in the first place. That scoundrel of a sentinel ruined my life.
As a guide whose awakening was delayed, I did not know how terrible sentinels could be. That night was a nightmare. He marked me by force. To make it worse, I became with child. I could not stand the sight of the baby, as I was reminded of that horrendous night. Even so, when I learned that my baby was murdered, I could not breathe. Even if he was born out of misery, he was still my child. As his mother, how could I not love and miss him? How cruel fate can be.
It seems after being forcibly marked, the guide became pregnant but couldn't bear the sight of her child. Hoping that her baby would grow up in a wealthy household, she handed her child over, tricked by the murderer's lies.
Tell me, how are sentinels who mark guides against their will punished? How should guides protect themselves?
Find a sentinel.
Damn it! Are you saying that guides need to find sentinels in order to protect themselves from sentinels? Why must guides depend on a group of unstable lunatics who could lose control of themselves at any moment?
I swear that I will never hurt you. Sentinels protect their guides with their lives.
You sentinels go on and on about protecting guides, but have you ever stopped to ask whether the guides want your help? I'm sorry, call it. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you.
Trust me, things will get better. Many people, including myself, are working to improve the situation. We are pushing for better security and fairer laws, so that criminals will get the punishment they deserve, and all will be free to live the lives they choose.
Let go. Let go. I said, let go. Miss Miller has disappeared.
Hush. Someone is following you.
It's him. Why is this sentinel after me again? What does he want from me? Doctor? And that sentinel. Why are they tailing me? Aren't they aiding the police investigation?
Finally, they are gone. Wait, Dell. I won't harm you. I only want to keep you safe. I won't harm you. I just want to keep you safe. Dell, don't attempt to retrieve your child from the hospital. Security's been tight, so I can't manipulate the situation. Also, that sentinel is powerful. And I wasn't aware of the shepherd's true colors. But it's fine now. I've eliminated him.
Did you take my child?
Of course. Otherwise, the police would suspect you.
Then, where is my child? Was he with the shepherd?
It's not your fault. I misjudged him. So our child has.
The hopes of changing one's life, it was nothing but wishful thinking. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, are you all right? You're scaring me.
Leave me alone!
Dell.
I've dispatched someone to retrieve Miss Miller's profile. There must be a record of the sentinel who assaulted her. About her missing child, I don't know how to console her.
This isn't over. The shepherd only murdered the children he's collected. He wouldn't have broken into the hospital to abduct a child.
Does that mean he has an accomplice?
Why do you look so burdened? Have some fun. Why don't we have dinner at the new restaurant on Aldham Street? My treat.
It must be expensive.
Heh, I didn't know you were considerate enough to look out for my finances.
I'll make sure you spend a lot tonight.
Lance. Watch out.
Call it.
I knew you would stand in my way if I went after the doctor. If I had gone for you, I would have been subdued easily. So I chose to attack your guide. As expected, you intervened.
What did you just inject?
Haha, it's time for you to taste the helplessness as a guide.
Call it, are you all right? Damn. Please come in.
How is Collet faring?
The doctor said his fever is due to the sensory overload caused by the guide medicament. He is more sensitive than most sentries, so his reaction is more intense. It's been 3 days, yet the fever shows no signs of abating. I fear that if this continues, he might become delirious. Even if he becomes so, it's fine as long as he wakes up.
I know a way you can rouse him.
Really?
Just to make things clear, you could be trapped in his spiritual realm and fall into a coma as well.
It does not matter.
As a guide, his guide, if you attempt to venture into his spiritual realm, he won't resist. Using your spiritual power, you can establish a connection with his consciousness and enter his spiritual world. Bring him back, Lance. Don't worry about the outside world. I'll stay until both of you wake up safely.
Thank you, Nord.
Now, go.
Oh, it's little Collet. It's a pity that it only appeared for a short while, and there wasn't any sound. No time to waste. I must free him first. It's so bright. What is that noise I hear? Is there a factory nearby? A fruit? Why is it all so loud? It's deafening. A town? Perhaps I'll find a clue here. The noise could really burst my eardrums. I must find Collet.
You're nothing but bad luck, just like your mother.
I'm seeing those illusions again because of the soul connection. Focus. I need to create a barrier to sever the connection, like before. Break. A door. Wow! It's so beautiful. As expected, it escaped to the rose garden. Could Collet be up there? Just like Rapunzel? Will Collet let down his locks so that I may climb up the tower? Rapunzel, are you aloft? Was that really Collet, or are my eyes deceiving me? The vines are tough. The clamorous world has gone silent. The din has ceased. Is this the way sentinels feel when they meet their guide? Now, I can comprehend why sentinels yearn for a guide. Collet, let me get you out. The little Collet is so cute. Let's get out of here.
It's noisy and dangerous outside.
I'm here with you. Everything will be all right. This way.
Thank you, my guide, my lighthouse, for keeping me from getting lost.
Hurry up. Let's go.
Okay.
Good morning, Collet.
Good morning, Lance.
Ahem. I've got updates from the police department. The suspect, Sentinel Aquil Wilson, was seen with Miss Miller in North Manchester. They had luggages with them. It seems they are headed to Victoria Station. The medicine she used on Sentinel Collet is exactly the illegal substance I've been investigating.
Are you all right?
Let's head to the station and apprehend the suspect immediately. I've rested long enough.
Victoria Station, Manchester.
Watch out.
Surrender now.
Let Dell go. She has nothing to do with all this. I'll go with you.
She is also suspected of using banned substances. She needs to be questioned.
You should know well that you cannot separate sentinels and guides from each other. Not over my dead body.
I understand now that only a strong sentinel can decide one's fate. Are you here to mock me as I struggle to attempt the impossible? Are you here to laugh at how pathetic I look, reaping the consequences of my deeds?
Does she know me?
You promised to always have my back and protect me. Will you come with me?
Yes.
Miss Miller.
Damn it. I just recalled who she is.
London Tower.
Ahem. Are you a guide?
Yes. Phew. I finally made it up, Mir.
Do you intend to flee?
It's none of your business. I've been in this tower for a year and a half, and I've had enough. It's like they mold people into the same shape here. Besides, I awakened too late. I've gotten used to being free. This place is terrifying.
I don't care when you had awoken. A guide should stay inside the tower. At least it's safe in there. You never know when the sentinels outside will lose control of themselves.
Ouch, it hurts. It's okay. I spent a good 15 years outside before coming. Goodbye.
The tower will never allow a guide to stay outside. Those crazy sentinels out there may tear you apart.
Let go. I'm not going back in there. I refuse to be imprisoned, molded into a puppet, then forced into marriage with a stranger sentinel. I am the master of my future.
Her determined, radiant eyes made me release my grip unconsciously. But now, her eyes are dull, brimming with hatred, a far cry from her past self. What had turned her into this? Was it a mistake to let her go back then? I met Miss Miller once before. She was full of spirit and had a brilliant smile. She had changed so much that I didn't recognize her at first. The incident probably had a profound impact on her.
Wait. Since she is already a guide, what use does she have for the guide potion? I'm beginning to wonder if there was something wrong because of her late awakening.
But given my understanding of guide potions, they're quite volatile. While they can turn ordinary people into guides temporarily, just like Mrs. Carlotta, more often than not, they are poisons that lead to death.
Ah, there goes another lead.
Arnold, you don't look too well. Would you like to sit?
Lance, do you still remember my sister, Ophelia?
Of course, I remember her well. Anyone who had met her would never forget her.
I'll never forget the way her eyes turned bloodshot, filled with despair and madness. She was high up. Her dress fluttered like a butterfly in the wind. Then, she fell. She was gone.
Arnold.
I know you're trying to comfort me, but I'm all right now. It all happened in the past. I was a total mess back then because of what happened to her. As a result, I couldn't even lend a hand as your friend when you were framed. When I finally got to my senses, I realized I had lost my best friend.
That's not your fault.
It is. If I had done something or at least stood by your side, things would not have turned out that way. You wouldn't have had to go to a foreign land with your family.
Call it.
I could never forgive myself.
It's okay, Arnold. We're still good friends.
My sister, Ophelia, was the most amiable person on earth. It was as if she embodied all the beautiful things in the world. But due to illegal substances, she descended into madness and threw herself off the tower. For all these years, I've been investigating illegal medicine. My dying wish is to unveil their source and exact retribution on those culprits.
Call it and I will help you. Right, call it?
The number of cases related to illegal medicine have increased lately, and it's my duty to help you. Ophelia was my sister's best friend, after all.
Really?
Yeah. My sister, Ophelia, Collett's sister, Holly, and her guide, Harriet. The three of them were good friends. Until they all changed.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down, London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Build it up with wood and clay, wood and clay, wood and clay, my fair lady. Wood and clay will wash away, build it up with wood and clay, wash away, wood and clay will wash away, my fair lady.
Ophelia, it's all right even if you don't become a sentinel or a guide. You'll still be the best even as an ordinary person.
But only by becoming a sentinel can I roam this world freely. Only by becoming a sentinel can I get the opportunity to do as I desire. Only by becoming a sentinel.
Ophelia.
I want to become a sentinel.
Ophelia. It was just a dream. What's going on outside? What happened?
Morning, Sentinel Cross. A sentinel in the West District's Oxford Street lost control and injured quite a few people, so the Sentinel Academy sent the SG squad to take care of it.
I must go and check it out.
I have a feeling that something bad is about to happen.
What's that sigh for? Hurry up and get back to work. Have you sorted out all the data? Right away.
Lance.
Hi, Arnold. I see you're here too.
Humph, you're late. We've already got everything under control.
What caused the Sentinel to go out of control?
This Sentinel's ability is very unstable. According to the report, he was an ordinary person up until last week.
It must be that medicine again.
Lance. A guide has gone out of control in front of the Whitechapel in the East District, and the Sentinels are gathering to that area.
Something doesn't seem right.
In the East District again?
Let us hurry over and confirm it.
Hey! Wait up. Don't leave me behind.
Police station.
6 guide misconduct cases were reported recently. There's so much information to go through. My head is going to explode.
Oh, please stop complaining, Honorable Inspector of the Scotland Yard. Time is limited. We must find out the commonalities of the victims, or there will be more victims.
Yeah, I know. I'm anxious too. We mobilized all of our officers to investigate the 6 victims' activities over the past 6 months. We have compared their activities 3 times, but there is nothing unusual.
Any commonalities?
Perhaps the fact they all have stable income.
That means the medicine isn't cheap and something the poor can afford.
Also, their routes seem to be concentrated in 3 areas.
Where is the intersection?
Right here.
Victim's close friend. She is a woman with exquisite taste, often buying flowers to match her mood. The woman the victim pursued, he gave me a bouquet of red rose, told him I didn't like him nor red roses. He always murmured incoherently, saying he found a way to make him my match.
Lance, have you found something?
Flowers.
What of flowers?
All the victims went to a flower shop. Look, here, and here.
Wait! This victim wasn't in the habit of buying flowers.
But she passed by this flower shop every day on her way home.
This flower shop
is suspicious.
Doctor, you are so eager to throw yourself at me. How so passionate of you.
Stop. We need to get down to business. Hurry. We must go to Foley Street, Camden.
Foley Street, Camden Town.
Damn. We're too late. The victim's neck is severely dislocated, yet her clothing remains neat. There is no sign of any struggle.
What did you find out?
The killer has immense strength and large hands. He effortlessly snapped the victim's neck with his hand. It was swift and clean. The victim didn't even have a chance to utter a sound.
Lance. The one who reported the body had placed an order for a bouquet yesterday afternoon, and came by to pick it up at around 9 a.m. The statement is that the door was open and the florist was found dead inside.
We will need to send all evidence to the Scotland Yard.
London sewer.
You ran really fast. Answer me, where is Richard the Black Marketeer?
Who's Richard? I've never heard of him.
Oh, have you not? I'm sure you are familiar with this medicine. After all, you sold it to a ballet dancer and a librarian, didn't you? Tell me, where did you get it?
It's just a special cold medicine.
A cold medicine? Do you really have no idea how many people have died because of this recently? Why don't you try it yourself and prove to me that it's just a special cold medicine?
London Police Station.
We're a step late. Old John, who fled to the countryside, has already been silenced.
Jeff, the homeless usually peddle contraband in the 3 lower districts. This scaredy cat hid at the slightest hint of trouble. That's why he managed to escape unscathed this time. The medicine found in his shelter has been sent to the lab for analysis. We should be able to determine the composition soon.
We've finally managed to arrest an accomplice before the killer got rid of him.
Don't get too excited yet. He is just a small fry. We probably won't get anything useful from him. The key figure is this guy, Richard the Black Marketeer.
Here are some things I've found. He is a slick, shrewd, and cautious man. He was born in a small village near Manchester and came to London 20 years ago. Richard is not his real name. His full name is Bernie Miller.
Miller, as in Miss Miller?
He is Miss Dell Miller's uncle who has been missing for years.
This explains how Miss Miller got her hands on the medicine.
As for the deceased Mrs. Edith, she often hosted occult salons. Apparently, one of her Persian perfumes came from Richard. The three individuals who lost control due to the medicine are all connected to her salon. Mrs. Edith frequented the Royal Opera House, and she had private contacts with Mrs. Carlotta.
We have confirmed that all 4 victims were selling the medicine, and the source of the medicine is this black marketeer. This man disappeared 3 days ago, and we do not know whether he's alive or not.
Dr. Stewart, there is a letter for you.
London Police Office.
What's wrong?
Something is weird. The handwriting is neat but slanted. Based on this, we can infer that the lady is the kind who pays great attention to details.
Police Station, KB.
And someone who'd usually never write something slanted. Also, the last few letters of each word were distorted, probably because she exerted too much force, which is abnormal.
Then there must have been something so urgent that she couldn't focus on writing the letter.
I agree. It must have been so urgent that she sent the letter to the Scotland Yard, knowing that I was there. Could she be
asking for help?
The letter is from KB.
Gosh! It's Miss Bird.
Miss Bird? Do you know her?
She is the journalist who aided us in the Red Dancing Shoes case last time.
Oh, she's the madam who provided those critical photo evidence.
Yes, that's her. 2 numbers?
Let me have a look. See the irregular edges? The paper must have been torn from a notebook hastily. The wrinkles on the paper indicate that it was screwed heavily. Also, it's not folded neatly. There are just 2 numbers on the paper, 9 and 23.
They are probably a date.
That's the date when we last met.
What are you waiting for? Do you know where she lives?
Yes.
I will continue investigating on the black marketeer.
So, how are things between you and Miss Bird?
What do you mean?
Have you confessed your feelings to her?
Stop it, Lance. Not yet.
Then go for it.
Anyway, have you calmed down? Being overconcerned may get you lost. Gather yourself so that you can face any situation.
Miss Bird, please wait for me.
Door ajar.
Miss Bird. Miss Bird. Miss Bird.
The killer must be searching for something.
He probably didn't find what he wanted. Otherwise, we would have seen Miss Bird's corpse.
He must be incredibly strong. I had suspected that this man was also involved in those recent incidents. Mrs. Carlotta's legs weren't really cut off by the real Red Shoes murderer, Johnson. Instead, her legs were broken forcefully. The murdered florist also had her neck broken barehanded.
Lance. Miss Bird is missing. What should we do? The killer is a ruthless man. Could she have been?
Calm down, Keel. She is probably still alive now. The killer hasn't found what he is after. So for now, you must remain calm and look for clues to save her.
You're right. She is still alive, and I must rescue her.
Miss Bird's letter was addressed to Lance. But really, you're the one who decoded it, Officer Keel. She probably knew that you would get flustered if you got the message she was attacked, and Lance could help you gather yourself. That is why she sent it to Lance. Now, think back on what you did together on the 23rd of September.
I was on leave that day. I bumped into Miss Bird at the Eastern Colonnade Market in the Covent Garden.
Hi, we met again, Keel.
Hi, Miss Bird. I bought her a doll. Gah, that little thing was so expensive. It cost me 3 months' salary.
Is it this doll?
Yeah, that's it. Damn! He broke it!
Photo studio.
What is on the photo?
This is the right place.
Be careful. That tough guy is probably nearby. Is there no one here?
It doesn't look like there was a fight. Rather, it seems someone had been venting anger, much like at Miss Bird's house.
Let's trade our targets. Take Richard the Black Marketeer, since he's more troublesome for your master. I'll have that lady.
A lady got to the Black Marketeer Richard first. She engaged in a fierce fight with the killer who had kidnapped Miss Bird, and eventually exchanged Richard for Miss Bird.
A lady? I knew it was her.
Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I do. I'm very familiar with her. The moment I saw the photo, I suspected she was involved. After all, she would do anything for Harriet. Come out.
There is nothing but silence.
You made the scene look like a fight had taken place and didn't make use of your usual moves. You may deceive others by doing so, but not me, dear sister.
Stop your investigation on this case. You will never be able to bear the consequences. Hand over the photo in negative.
Holly, are you covering up for Harriet? We have found that he's had contact with Richard and is involved with those forbidden medicine.
He may be your guide and lover, but how could you help cover his traces and destroy evidence? He's committed a grave mistake. That's not the right way to love and protect him.
You know nothing.
Well, I know that I should face the consequences if my partner makes mistakes.
The truth is much more complicated than you can ever imagine. I'm protecting him, and you too as well.
I'm not a child anymore, and I don't need your protection. Just tell me the truth and let me share your burdens.
Stop the investigation. That's my advice. For his sake.
Clarence Palace.
Mother.
Oh dear, you ruined my newly done nails.
Lady Walter is pregnant, Your Highness. Please be more careful.
Walter, you've gone too far.
Your marriage is as good as broken already. You will be kicked out when my baby is born.
Nonsense. You're nothing but a mistress. William is always surrounded by mistresses. You're just a passing fancy to him. He'll get fed up with you and kick you out in a few months, whereas I will remain as his wife. My son shall become the King of Great Britain.
Enough.
How dare you do this to me? I will report this to your father.
Lady Walter is carrying your brother in her belly.
Lady Walter, do whatever you like, but my father doesn't have a say in our family. Besides, you are only qualified to speak up once you've delivered the baby alive. Mother.
It's all my fault. I'm not good enough for your father. I'm not qualified to be his wife.
Mother. Mother, you've always been a good wife. Have you not considered the possibility that it's father who's an awful husband?
Do not speak like that about your father, Edward. A qualified wife should be able to keep her husband, but I failed. Your father must not want to come back home because I let him down.
Take care of her.
Yes.
I don't want to be like Mother, trapped by marriage, and I have my entire life revolve around a sentinel.
Edward, you've become quite unruly. The King of France wishes to remarry. He has sent a letter to the Queen, expressing his intents to wed someone from our kingdom.
Father wants you to be the candidate, but the Queen is hesitant.
What's there to hesitate? The King of France is a bit old, but he is a powerful ruler.
You live in the same palace as Mother, and she is constantly being harassed. Are you just going to turn a blind eye?
Do you expect me to protect her from all the drama you guides have in the palace? Father won't stop having affairs, and Mother has experience dealing with those women. Just let them be.
Brother, Lady Walter is carrying our younger brother in her belly.
He is still in the belly, isn't he? He isn't a threat to me.
Father adores Lady Walter a lot. Moreover, the Queen is in good health and expected to live long. Father remains active even in his old age, just like grandfather. It's likely that when Lady Walter's son comes of age, you are still a prince, not the king.
Edward.
Look, we share the same parents, making us close brothers. So I hope your position as heir to the throne remains stable. But Father is overjoyed by the child in his old age and has promised Lady Walter that if it's a boy, he will make her a concubine. In that case, her son will be a legitimate heir to the throne, too.
That's preposterous. The Queen won't agree. Father must have gone senile. How could he accept such a lowlife?
If only I were a sentinel. I'm running out of time. I need to accelerate the medicine development. I don't want to be the third consort and victim of that cruel old man. I should go and find Sydney.
London Hospital.
It all began with a missing girl.
A missing girl?
Yes. Do you know how many immigrants come to London every month? Obviously, no one knows because no one cares. People like bankrupt farmers from the outskirts and youths with dreams from nearby towns often end up in the slum of the lower district, trapped in the dilemma of having to work day and night, all just to survive. Be it the female workers in lead factories or laborers at the docks, it is common to find people collapsing from poison, illness, fatigue, or hunger. No one knows how many people live in the lower district, and no one will notice even if someone were to disappear.
Those poor people are expendables to those bigwigs who hold their heads high. They wouldn't care to look at what happens in the lower district, unless their factory suffers losses.
I'm a journalist, not a saint. Usually, I wouldn't mind what happens in that district either. I rarely go to the impoverished, dirty, and chaotic lower district. Initially, I made connections with some informants there, simply to cover the urban pollution issue. Then, one of my informants, a middle-aged man, came to me, seeking help to search for his niece who went missing shortly after arriving there. She was hired in a textile factory, and her family received her 2 months' salary, but the girl vanished without a trace.
Could it be human trafficking?
What about the police?
The police in the lower district are the laziest bunch there is. They couldn't care less about the problems of the poor. Seeking help from gangs would probably be a better choice. At least the gangs will do their best if paid. The police won't lift a finger even if you pay them.
Are you familiar with that place?
The rats in the sewers and nasty bugs in the shadows often hide in such chaotic neighborhoods. I've dealt with the police there due to some cases. Humph.
Initially, I also thought it was human trafficking. But the more I investigated, the more people I found missing. The missing were immigrants from all over the lower district. The culprit seems to prefer sentinels and guides. They pretend to offer jobs at a factory to lure their targets. The targets' families receive wages at least once, for up to half a year.
That means the targets probably all died within half a year.
I guessed the same.
What are they planning?
You managed to trace it to the black marketer Richard,
who is involved in the illegal medicine.
That's right. I soon found out that things were not as simple as I had thought. A powerful being is behind all this. I suspect there is a conspiracy.
Do you know how our medicine made?
Do you mean pill trials?
Usually, medicine is tested on mice before being tested on humans.
Secret laboratory.
The latest medicine is still very unstable.
Sydney, you have been using many testers lately, but I am not seeing results yet.
The initial research direction of the medicine was to disassociate the pheromones of guides and sentinels. But it isn't just about the pheromones.
I don't have much time left. France has already sent a marriage proposal, and my father wants to marry me off to boost his political influence. You may have avoided a political marriage by scarring your face with glass shards, but I can't do that, Sydney. I'm a prince. This is my fate.
But you don't want to yield to the fate, do you?
No, I don't. So I plan to continue to fight back. And to do that, I need you in this medicine.
Your Highness, I'll do everything I can for you and our common desire. I was so close. So why? What on earth is missing?
Your Highness, my sisters and I are ready to sacrifice everything for you. I pray that you create a new world of freedom and equality, free from oppression and constraints. Please drive away all the impurities, violence, and those mad sentinels.
Rest assured, Maggie. Our wish will definitely come true. Maggie. Continue the experiment and take care of Sutherland. Make sure he sleeps and eat well. It seems the laboratory needs more manpower.
Go. That guide is alone now. Capture him at the next corner.
Yes, boss.
Wait, all of you, come back. Damn that sentinel. He is literally glued to his guide every second. I thought we had a chance when that sentinel walked away. But unexpectedly, that guy just stayed in the police office the whole day.
If I had a guide, I would always have my eyes on him too.
We gotta distract that sentinel, or we won't be able to kidnap that guide our boss wants.
London Police Office.
Here's coffee. I bought some cookies and fruit. Feel free to have some if you're hungry.
I desperately need the coffee.
You look sullen. What is it? Is the investigation not going smoothly?
I'm sorry. But when you visit the lower district, it's not easy to walk away unaffected by the atmosphere of that place. I went around the workers' unions in every district of London, checking out the recruitment status of each factory. If you've heard Miss Birdie's story, you'll understand the life in the lower district. The average life expectancy of ordinary workers there is only about 30 years. Human lives are practically worthless there. That's why it hasn't caught anyone's attention, even when quite a few people have disappeared. There is a high personnel turnover in the factory. Workers tend to be too exhausted to notice something unusual.
So, you've got no leads, right?
To be honest, it was really hard to find them since they were hiding in factories with a high employee turnover. But as outstanding as I am, I got to trace them. I just changed my strategy. Most factories would ask the workers to go to the factories themselves. But some factories in distant locations would use public carriages to save time. Those guys obviously need large covered carriages to transfer people, whether from the recruitment spot or from the factories. I checked all the large covered carriages in London, whether owned or rented. Then, I got something. This guy is Baron Nohanevich, Mrs. Edith's husband. His father bought this title and then passed it to him. He owns 3 large covered carriages and I found that people were transferred from many factories. Recently, his factory has hired people frequently. A little bird told me that his factory claimed that the outstanding workers could join his core factory with doubled salaries. But the fact is that those outstanding workers all went missing, including some newcomers who rode the covered carriage.
You just mentioned the last case again. It means Mrs. Edith wasn't killed only because of trading illegal medicine, right?
Now, it seems so. His mistress, referred as Lady Louise by everyone, is a guide with an ordinary background. After her husband died, she dated Baron Navich and got connected to quite a few nobles thanks to his connections. This Lady Louise has a deep connection with Richard.
Suburban mansion.
Miss Maggie said His Highness Lab needs more test subjects. Baron Navich's financial situation has gotten worse recently. Ever since he inherited the property from his father, he has shown no ambition and has only been focusing on enjoying his life. His family might be rich, but if he keeps acting like this, the money will run out quickly. I'll move on with another guy after I squeeze out the last sum of money out of him.
Outside Baron Navich's house.
Please inform Baron Navich that we're here to talk to him. Here is the investigation permission from the tower. We appreciate his cooperation in the investigation.
I'm sorry, sir, but Baron Navich isn't home. He went to visit the factories this morning.
I remember that he owns multiple factories. Do you possibly know where he is now?
I apologize, sir. I'm afraid I can't answer it because he didn't mention his schedule to me.
Being a noble is troublesome. If it was not for that, we could have arrested him directly for interrogation. But now, we have to go through all these tiresome procedures.
What's there to complain for you? You, the Sentinels, enjoy the privilege too.
That's different. I've always done good deeds for the country and the people. The greatest benefit I got is probably meeting you.
Ah! Shut up.
3 factories of Baron Navich's are located in the factory area near the lower district, and 2 of them are near the dock. Let's split up. When we reach the main street, I'll switch to another carriage heading to the dock while you guys head to the factory area. It's near the lower district. You two, be careful.
All right.
Let go.
Factory area. London.
Please let us stay for a few more days.
Call it, what is this place?
It's a poorhouse. It can shelter the homeless for a day and provide relief meals, but with limited quotas. Many people would come early to queue, hoping to get some food. If they don't get anything here, they'll move to the next poorhouse, or their family will go to different poorhouses around.
So many people are queuing here.
This kind of help is just a drop in the bucket. Actions from the higher-ups are needed to make a difference. But unfortunately, the higher-ups here only do things that cater to their own interests.
We want bread. We want higher wages. We want food and clothing.
The strikes have become more frequent lately. The higher-ups just want to suppress them. But the more they suppress the workers, the worse the situation will become. And eventually, boom! It will explode. We are almost at our destination. It looks like we're in luck. I think that's the man we want.
You're being investigated by someone lately.
I'm just a widow who only goes out for parties. Why are they investigating me? Anyway, Noah told me that he has connected with a big shot and is working for him. I asked him the details, but he kept it a secret.
Then that's probably why. Don't contact him anymore. You're mine now. I don't want to hear any news saying that you're overly close to another man.
Sure, my Viscount.
That Sentinel is investigating you.
I know. It must be because that stupid Noah got exposed.
I'll take care of the Sentinel. He probably won't have any energy left to pick on you.
Should we expose everything in advance?
That's not your concern. Just focus on your task.
All right.
Your target is that professor from the University of London. We need bigger strikes with more participants. I've already taken care of the student representatives. You just need to instigate the teachers.
All right.
We want bread. We want higher wages. We want food and clothing. Stop them. Stop that sentinel.
His reaction suggests there is something fishy. Step back. Stop. We are the SG squad.
A gun. Watch out.
What a weasel.
Sorry.
We want bread. We want higher wages. We want food and clothing.
We want bread. We want higher wages. We want food and clothing.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
Doctor. Doctor. Lance.
The crowd dispersed.
Damn it.
Secret lab.
Dr. Stewart, I've heard about you for a long time. We finally meet.
Who are you?
You can call me Sydney. We're meant to become comrades.
Comrades?
Yep. My teacher and your mother were best friends. They had fought for a great goal together once. Hey, aren't you curious about your mother's past and her dream? 5 talented young guides with outstanding medical talents and the same ideal formed a research group. They aimed to unbind sentinels from guides, in order to enable the latter to live more freely and independently. Their leaders were your mother and my teacher. Initially, they tried to find some medicine to control the mental frenzy of sentinels and stabilize their minds, and thus reduce their dependence on guides. However, as the research progressed, they found out that sentinels were fundamentally flawed creatures. They only had receivers, and could only absorb, process, and accumulate problems endlessly. Just like precision instruments, the more sensitive and powerful they were, the more prone they were to breakdown due to the smallest problem. Without guides to soothe them, they would only accumulate more and more problems, until they lost their minds and collapsed, and eventually turned into crazy beasts. It was the sentinel's instinct to capture and possess guides for survival. Such brutal and violent creatures filled with nothing but aggression should not exist. Just as their research hit a roadblock, your mother fell in love with a sentinel unexpectedly. She betrayed her team, decided to quit the research, and even chose to reconcile with the sentinels. Your mother and my teacher had a fierce argument, which led to the collapse of the group. My teacher, however, never gave up. And I inherited everything from my teacher. Dr. Stewart, do you know how happy I was when I saw your research report from high school? We share the same ideal, a great and noble ideal. What do you think? Do you want to continue the research? What you have are only some summary reports. Here are the details. I've got everything for the experiment ready. You'll find everything you need here.
Our city is suffering. The air we breathe is getting more and more polluted with frequent thick fog. How long has it been since we last saw the deep blue sky and breathed fresh air? Look at the rivers around us.
What are these young people doing here instead of taking classes?
They're having some parade for environmental protection.
But what they're saying makes sense. I've been feeling more and more uncomfortable in my throat recently.
Ideals.
For the blue sky and white clouds.
Survival.
We want bread.
Money.
Squeeze for more profit.
Power.
Climb to a higher place.
London is getting more and more restless. Now I just need to set the fire.
Interrogation room.
I'm a noble. You commoners have no right to arrest me. How dare you treat a noble so rudely? You'll pay for this.
We're investigating the disappearance of some people and the kidnapping of Dr. Stewart.
I've already told you multiple times. This has nothing to do with me. How would I know where those rats are? And that doctor, I don't even know him. I am a noble.
Lance has been missing for nearly 3 days. Baron Navich has been refusing to speak, taking advantage of his noble title. Collet is on the verge of losing control.
I'm a sentinel. So at worst, I'll get merely a serious reprimand. And I don't care because I'm used to going to the London Sentinel detention room.
Did it not go well?
That weakling spilled everything once I pressed him. Clearly, he's just a small fry. He didn't provide any useful clues. He knows nothing about Lance's kidnapping.
I recognize this man. Compton Ashley is currently a favored candidate for the parliamentary seat. He's the one who proposed the Environment Protection Bill that has been gathering people's interest recently.
The missing workers are taken to a warehouse near the docks, where someone else takes over them afterward. They get a commission for every worker they deliver there. If it's a sentinel or a guide, the commission doubles. That old man has transported quite a few people there. He was promised a substantial sum for renovating old factory facilities. That's why he's been inspecting his factories lately.
Environment Protection Bill.
Do you also feel something's wrong? Regarding the recent protests, there must be someone stirring things up. The labor movement may have some justification. But the students' environmental protests seem too sudden.
Could it have something to do with next month's parliamentary election?
Elections are all about securing votes. One needs to have political platforms and policies that resonate with the majority. This bill is absurd. I think his popularity is entirely superficial. Environment? The lower class is struggling to eat, while the middle class prioritizes luxury goods to climb up to the upper class. Merchants are definitely the most opposed to this proposal. It's a direct threat to their livelihoods. As for the nobility, they have their own estates. If the urban environment deteriorates, they'll simply retreat to the countryside for vacation and hunting. I suspect this bill is merely a diversion. This is a useful clue.
I'll keep an eye on whoever is behind the Environment Protection Bill.
This statement should be sufficient for a conviction. Keel, please continue to organize the evidence. We must send that old man to jail. We can't allow him to use his wealth and title to evade legal punishment. Arnold and I will visit the dock warehouse to check things out.
Chemical plant.
Leah, you're too young. You shouldn't have come here.
It's okay. I came here willingly. My sister-in-law is pregnant, and we're out of food. It would be better if I'm not at home. Besides, that gentleman promised he'd look after my family.
Things will get better. I'm sure he'll bring a better future.
Guides are suffering. They need me.
Dock warehouse.
What's wrong? Collet. Are suffering. They need me. Guides are suffering. They need me. Guides are suffering.
Arnold, damn, what's wrong with me?
Collet? What just happened?
You were affected by the rampaging guides. I've already helped you take the Sentinel's tranquilizer.
Thanks. I didn't expect that I'd.
There's no time to hear your remorse. It looks like things have gotten out of control.
Secret lab.
You don't want to cooperate with our research? You'd better think it through. If the research fails, more people will die from the experiments. You will be the murderer.
Will I make more people die?
What a surprise, huh? Look at you, so pathetic. No matter how powerful you were, you're just our prisoner now.
You'd better let me go. If Collet gets here.
Ha ha ha. You mean that Sentinel? He won't be coming anymore.
What do you mean by that?
Poor thing, you know nothing. Fine, I'll tell you what's happening. We're planning a big explosion today. Right now, all the sentinels in the city are probably gathering at the center. Once they're all there, we'll just boom.
Quick, Prince Edward has come.
It seems the plan worked.
I've got no time to waste on you.
Are you gonna kill me?
We don't need you. I can figure out the pill on my own anyway. I was so close. I just need to find those missing pieces, and I'll have the answer right away. I won't let you ruin my plan. I'll be the ultimate victor.
I'll be the ultimate victor. I'll be the ultimate victor. It was you, back in that room.
You finally remember me. But it's too late. Stop struggling. It's no use.
Near the exploded factory.
Stop. There's a high chance of another explosion ahead.
But guides are suffering. Do you want us to just stand by and do nothing? Don't you know that we're willing to do anything to protect them? Get out of our way.
We need more people and more tranquilizer here.
I'll go to the explosion site to look for clues and try to stop people. You stay here and wait for the reinforcements. When they come.
It's dangerous there. Be careful. If anything happens to you, Lance will never forgive me.
Don't underestimate me. Father, Mother, please forgive me. You don't have to worry about the future anymore. Prince Edward will.
Prince Edward!
Have you made any progress? What about Dr. Lance?
He refused to cooperate with us. I've locked him in the lab, and I believe it won't be long before he gives in.
We're running out of time. No matter what it takes, make him help us.
Don't worry. Even without Lance, I can make the potion.
You? I gave you enough time.
But we no longer need to rush anymore, right? After all the explosions in this city, all the sentinels here will disappear from this world.
It seems you still don't get it. Even if the sentinels disappear, it doesn't mean the guides will gain true freedom. Where's Dr. Lance? Take me to him now. What happened here?
I'm afraid someone made him drink this. It seems he's already.
Let me out.
He is still alive. Blood, I finally know everything. It's his blood.
What do you mean?
I see now. The Stewart family's secret runs deep.
Get to the point. What exactly did you find?
It's his blood. When his mother discovered the serious flaws in the Sentinels during her research, she immediately changed her research focus. I believe the final potion she made was a potion to suppress the guides' pheromones, so they wouldn't be affected by the Sentinels. Most of the research materials were taken away, leaving only a small part. I've been searching for evidence of this potion's existence. It turns out his mother hid it inside his body. She probably didn't expect Dr. Lance to awaken. The potion created an antibody in Dr. Lance's body, which eventually became an inducer for the guide's pheromones. With his blood, we can extract it and make the potion successfully.
Really? Then let's not waste any time. Do it while he's still unconscious.
Quick! Bring us the blood extraction device.
Lance, wake up. What did you do to him?
Detain everyone here.
Don't you know who I am? How dare you do this to me?
We've been applying for permission to investigate you for a while, and we finally got the approval to arrest you.
You are.
You're surprised that we Sentinels appeared here now, right?
Did you bring the tranquilizer?
Yes. They're all here. What should we do next? Shall we give the tranquilizer to all of them one by one?
No, they won't listen to you. Besides, that's too inefficient. Come with me. Pour all the tranquilizer in. I'll take the hose to the roof, and when I give the signal, turn on the switch.
What's going on?
What just happened?
Although the tranquilizer was diluted, it still worked.
So your plan failed. We've gathered all the evidence of your crimes, from when you instructed Richard to distribute potions on the black market to when you collaborated with Lady Louise to kidnap people everywhere. You can't escape now.
I don't know what you're talking about. You'll pay for what you're doing to me.
You can defend yourself in the tower later. I've already called Keel and asked him to prepare treatment for Lance.
Lance, you have to be fine.
Lance, you're awake.
Lance, you finally woke up. You'd been asleep for 3 days.
3 days? Then the medicine.
Don't worry, we've had Sydney and the others detained, and our people are searching the lab now.
Your face is so red. Are you getting a fever again?
No, I'm not.
Thanks to the letter Mr. Collett found in the fire, we were able to locate the lab smoothly. Royal crimes. The truth about the people's disappearances and illegal medicine. Do you remember Harith, Mr. Collett's sister's guide? He was actually a spy. He stayed close to Prince Edward to gather direct evidence.
That's why she warned us not to investigate further, so Harith wouldn't get arrested. Otherwise, it would destroy their big plan. We were all kept in the dark.
There are still many details about this huge serial crime we haven't discovered. We'll wait until you recover and we can do this together.
I'm all right. I can help you right now. Ouch.
No need to rush. There's no more danger, and we can solve the remaining problems slowly. We have plenty of time to piece together the missing parts of everything happened. For now, the most important thing is for my guide to get recovered as soon as possible.
Get away from me. I can hardly get better with you around.